What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning. Hope y'all are doing well today. What we got moving today, guys? Let me fix this. Alright, we got EYEN popping off, making some solid moves here. What's up, team? Alright, guys. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so yeah, so let me go ahead and break down what's moving. I'll give you guys a heads up. One of the places I'm figuring out what's moving is our Discord. You can go check out our own Discord. We do have a Discord two-way. Mordecai, Scott, and a lot of others are dropping some really nice stocks to take a look at. If you want to kind of join them for the pre-market session and hang out with us on stream, I'll post this link here. There you go. What's up, team? Yeah, y'all go check out the pre-market chat, team. What's up, Ryan, Hartley, Jalen, Clay, Todd, Saiga, Emmanuel, James, Hunter, Jeremy, Lucian. What's up, team? Nah, there's a very slight delay. As always, I think there is at least. What's up, Fran? Alright, so yeah, so like just to show you guys what's actually like popping off here. Whoa. I'm almost healed, guys. Like, I'm almost healed, man. I'm almost better, guys. It took so long. Like, I was burnt. You know, I will say this. I really love these mornings, guys. I love these mornings hanging out with you. It feels good, you know. It feels good to get up in the morning, listen to some music, you know what I mean? Look at some stock charts, have some fun, you know? What What do you guys want to see? You want to see a little bit more of this one? Here, we could throw maybe like this up. Yeah. Yeah, but look at EYEN team. EYEN is actually making some moves right now. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Yesterday we broke 28,000. Yesterday we broke 28,000 subscribers, guys, so I appreciate the love. I'm trying to get this. Here we go. That should be right. Alright, so yeah, we got EYEN here making some moves. Burn. Do I have a southern accent? Because I don't think I do. Hey, listen, here's a funny story, right? I never thought I actually had a southern accent. And so, because like, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So like, I'm from the South, certainly. You know, I live in Texas. I'm from Baton Rouge. And I never thought I had an accent, right? Like my whole life, I never thought I had an accent. I think my accent's actually kind of going away a little bit since I'm doing these streams. I think I'm losing my accent a little bit. I'm definitely losing my Cajun accent a little bit by being out here in Texas. But yeah, so I go up to Canada. My stepdad is from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. So, you know, like they talk like this. They go, "You's going to the story." You know, "You's guys, hey, you's guys, you's going to the story." You know, Canadians, you know. And so, like, I didn't think I had any accent. You know, I would get into an argument with him and I'd be like, "Y'all is a contraction for you all. You can't throw an S on you and make it plural." You know. And they just thought I was straight up from Texas, which was ironically correct, you know. Kind of. But I never thought I had an accent until I moved up to Canada. And then they certainly thought I had an accent. But, you know, I think I'm actually starting to lose my accent. But yeah. Hey, you guys going to the story, you know. New Iberia? Nice, man. Yeah, I'm from Baton Rouge. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Canadians seem to think I do. I guess I do. I don't know. Yeah, but listen, you can't throw an S on you and make it plural. Like, they make fun. Like, my stepdad makes fun of me for saying y'all. Right? I'll say, "Y'all going to the store? Like, what are y'all doing over there?" You know? "Hey, y'all, chill out." You know? But they say "yous." You know, they just throw an S on you, make it plural, boom. And then they want to critique my y'all. Y'all's a contraction. I mean, it might not be exactly proper, but like, it's a contraction. You all, y'all. You know, you can't say "yous." You know, you can't throw an S on you and make it plural. That's not proper at all. You know? Hypocrites, is all I'm saying. Alright. Let me look at stocks, guys. Y'all got me ranting here. NIO. I'll take a look at NIO. Alright, so on the top of my list today, we got OXBR, PFNX, EQ, IMMP, MGNI. We got PECK. So we got some okay movers. I mean, it's not that bad, you know. Give me the car keys. That's Jersey or Boston. Go to the car. No, that's not me. I say the car. Here's the thing, right? Southern accent, it's just more. It's you linger when you're pronouncing things a little bit longer, right? And so, like, you're gonna say oil, it'll be the oil over there, you know. But you just linger a little bit when you're pronouncing stuff. That's how you have a southern accent, you know. One thing that you'll hear me say a lot, which is kind of like a Louisiana thing more than it's like a southern thing, is you'll hear me say you know. Like, that's me. That's a very southern thing, is saying you know all the time. And if I have a filler word, you know is it, you know. See, I did it just now. I swear I didn't even mean to do that. But yeah. If I have any type of really obvious southern accent, that's it. But yeah, OXBR. This one looks solid. Let's go ahead and look at the catalyst behind this one. This one's gapping up from 117 to 222. Alright. Let me see what we got. Let me fix this here, man. I had it off. Ready? Please don't die on me, thinkorswim. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, we got OXBR here. I'm gonna look at the catalyst behind this move. We're getting a nice little gap up. This one kind of fits in line with my strategy. Listen, guys. Trading the moving average crossover in the first 15 minutes, I have not lost on thinkorswim one time. On thinkorswim, I have not lost one time in the last like 7 days. You know, I've been killing it lately with the moving average crossover, and I'm just going to keep attacking it because it works. You know, and it took me a little while to really tweak the system, but now it's working, and I'm going to keep doing it, you know. I'm actually starting to kind of grow my account a little bit, taking small gains. Alright, so it looks like this was second quarter results for OXBR. Let me turn the volume down a little bit just so you guys can hear me go over this. For OXBR, they put in second quarter results, second quarter EPS that was 3 cents, which was up from a loss of 4 cents year over year, and sales of 482,000. 482,000 in sales, up from 109,000 year over year. Oxbridge Holdings Limited reported second quarter results that were positive with those. They were basically up year over year, and so this is good second quarter results. This is a legitimate catalyst, and if this one opens up below this VWAP area, I'm gonna look for the moving average crossover like I have every single morning. The float of this one is 3 million, so it's also a very small float, and I'm gonna watch it, and you know, we're gonna see what we get here. But that's what I'm kind of looking at for OXBR. We'll see, you know. Another one, so yeah, OXBR is certainly on my list today. We got PFNX, that one looks alright, I'm just not really loving it. IMMP, okay, not really loving that one either. We got EQ, which is looking okay, so we got EQ, I don't really hate this one. EQ is Equilium, and they are higher after the company announced positive interim data for the first 2 cohorts of the Phase 1B open label. So positive data and results that came from the Phase 1B study and trial of their biodrug dose escalation portion of the Equate study is what it was all about. So yeah, so they are seeking a meeting with the FDA, and so we'll see what's gonna happen with this one. Legit catalyst as well. We got MGNI, a little bit dull of a morning, I will say. I think somebody else mentioned that too. It seems like it. This one put out second quarter results as well, with Magnite coming in with 42.3 million, which was better than expected. A loss per share of 36 cents, which was lower than expected for MGNI. And we can include this one on my list. Let me see what Two Way's watching over in our Discord. Like I said, check out our Discord. Yeah, I got you, Jalen. Yeah, this is our Discord. Like I said, y'all want to check out another dope Discord, y'all go check out Trader Mike's. I'll post mine, and then I'll post Trader Mike's. Hey, what's up, James? Hey, James, bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me, James. If you're still there, bro, listen to me, bro. There's a nasty stomach bug going around, dude. Like, when I got sick last week, my wife got sick 3 days ago. So my wife got sick after that. So it was a stomach bug that I had last week, and it's rough, bro. Bad stomach cramps, nausea, other GI issues, you know, and it's rough, man. And so I'm just giving you a heads up. You probably have the same thing I had, man, because it's going around. Like I said, my wife got it. My daughter felt bad too, so like my whole family kind of got it. It seems like food poisoning, but I think it's actually a stomach bug, man, and it's rough, bro. So be careful, dude. Yeah, so let me see what, here, did I post the Discord link? No, I didn't. Here, my bad, here. Yeah, here, check out our Discord. Nah, it ain't just in Texas, brother. I probably caught it when I was in Florida because I got sick as soon as I got home. The only place I really could have caught it is in Florida, because I was staying in Pensacola, Navarre Beach, Florida, and so yeah, the only place I really could have caught it was Florida because I was out in Florida. The only place, like in Louisiana and Texas, I never really got out the car. You know, my wife got out the car, but I never really got out the car. So the only place I could have caught it was actually in Florida. You know. Yeah, I've been checked for COVID. Not recently, but like I've been checked for it. I also want y'all to go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Super active penny stock Discord. Really fun Discord to hang out in. Y'all gotta check out my man Trader Mike's Discord too. The dopest of dope Discords ever. I'll post this link real quick. Y'all can check it out. Like I said, really active penny stock Discord. Really the reason I got back involved. Yeah, for sure. Any sickness, right? Because here's the funny thing about the pandemic is that people act like other sicknesses are just not there, right? Anytime somebody feels bad, it's got to be COVID. You know? And it's like, dude, you gotta remember, there's other illnesses and viruses that are out there. It's not just that. And if you treat it like it's just that, you're gonna get these other ones because you're not being careful. You know. Yeah, EYEN is solid. That's probably one of my favorite ones. Let me check out. I'm looking for Two Ways watch list. Let me see what we got here. All right, Two Ways watching SYPR. Looking all right. What else we got? TYME. I don't like that one. AKER offering, he says. Okay. SYPR. Boxel. Boxel was on CNBC. What else we got? OPGN. Yeah, I kind of like OPGN. We'll see what we get. HIHO. That means sun. It's spelled differently. HIHO. I spelled it the right way on this, but yeah, HIHO. HIHO. DSS. But yeah, a little bit of slow day for sure. XSPA. And so, like, here's the list right now. We got OXBR, obviously, top of my list. We got IMMP, OXBR, IMMP, EQ, MGNI, MESA looks okay. Like, we got a few movers here, but nothing too crazy. It's a very slow day, honestly. We got airlines ripping up here. Look at that, man. I try to tell people, man. I made a top 4 stocks to buy and hold over the summer video, basically, less than 2 months ago. I made top 4 stocks, and those 4 stocks were MGM, United Airlines, Disney, and Uber. And I think Uber's the only one that has not moved up, but it's basically break even from where I called it out. But Disney up, Disney, MGM up, United Airlines up. And so people hate. People were telling me they were terrible picks, all this stuff. But hey, we're doing good. You know, we did that. And also EYEN. So yeah, those are really the 4 I'm watching right now. EYEN, EQ, MGNI, and what's the other one? What else we got? Am I missing anything, team? Let me know. We got ADIL, IMMP. Well, I mean, IMMP's not that bad, so I'll include this one on my list. So we got IMMP, MGNI, OXBR, and what is it? EYEN. Yeah, that's basically it. I got EYEN, OXBR, IMMP, EQ, and MGNI. That's it. That's my list. yeah, like I said, 3 out of 4 stocks in my video. Like I said, people are hating, man, and it goes to show you guys, and this is like, in my opinion, there's 3 different types of like toxic traders, right? There's 3 different types, and these types are very prevalent, okay? But there's 3 different types of toxic traders, okay? One of them is the person that gives out picks and literally gets mad at you if you do not follow them. You know, that type of person is super prevalent in the market. And Shabs, you are out of here, sir. But yeah, one of them is just the type of person that gives out picks and like literally gets mad at you if you won't follow them. The other one, here, let me find it. I posted it yesterday in Trader Mike's. Let me see exactly what my list was. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so they're the type that get mad at you if you don't follow their picks. The ones that hate anybody with the opposing view, right? So if they think a stock's bullish and somebody's like, nah, I think it's bearish, they legit like hate them, get mad at them, and like curse them out. I've seen that a lot too. And then there's always the ones that are just desperately trying to pump up their own low floaters. You know what I mean? And so as long as you're not those three, you can give out picks, and I'll support you. I'm happy with it. Even if you got an opposing view, that's cool. You know. But just, if you're going to be a trader, guys, don't be one of those 3. Don't get mad at somebody if they don't follow your picks. That's like a very immature, like desperate for validation, like way to be, right? Like, don't be like that. Don't hate on anybody with opposing view, because in the end, the reality is, team, is that you got to kind of go your own way in trading. Regardless of what you say or what stocks you're looking at, people are going to criticize and hate on you regardless. And so, you know, it is what it is. You got to kind of take your own path. Yeah, it is what it is. But we're watching EYE in here. 625. And listen, I run into all of them, right? Like, you give... This is my favorite part of the song, guys. Sorry. But yeah, I run into all the types of people here. Like, I run into the types that, like, listen, you'll get a lot of people. You'll get the type that give out picks, right? You'll give the type of people that give out picks, and like 3 out of 4 of the stocks will fail, right? Their picks will be just straight up wrong, right? Like, they'll give out picks and it's just straight up wrong. And then with that, then they in turn, they'll give out picks. They'll just harp on the one that, like, if 1 out of 4 did well, like if 1 out of 4 was right, they'll just super stress that 1 out of 4, and they'll ignore the majority of them that failed. And you'll run into those a lot. You also get the people that give out signals. Certain people give out signals, and they'll give you a huge risk level, right? Like, your risk will be $1 a share, right? And your reward target will be like 15 cents. You know, so you might win most of the time. You might go to them and win your first 2 times because you have a tiny reward target and a huge risk. But when you lose, it's going to be huge, and you run into those people too. But yeah, we'll see. I'm watching this one over $8 for EYEN. Let me look at the catalyst for this, but I'm watching it over $8. I mean, you're always going to have those people there, Bradley, though. You know what I mean? Like the reality is, listen, you always got people that are going to, you know, listen, traders are full of ego, man. That's what traders are. You kind of have to be egotistical. You kind of have to be super, like, cocky in trading. Like, you kind of have to be, you know, super competitive in trading. And so, like, that's the reality, you know. I think trading brings competitive people to the mix, right? I know I'm super competitive. Like, even with my own kids, like, if we're playing a game, a hide and seek, I'm trying to win that hide and seek game, you know. I ain't letting nobody win in this house. You know, they got to win. They got to beat me organically, you know. But it just is what it is, man. I mean, people are competitive. It's fine to be competitive, too. Just don't be mean with anybody that has, like, an opposing view, you know. Like, that's how I feel about it, I guess. And, like, listen, any Discord, like, listen, my other Discord, just to put it into perspective, like my Discord had thousands and thousands of people in it. It just got so full of like bots and like nonsense that I just deleted the Discord and started over. Yeah, and it's fun for me to build a new one. But yeah. Yeah, 100% Diablo. Like, I ain't letting nobody get that W. I'm taking it. You know, they gotta, and it'll teach them to be competitive, which is a good thing, right? Like, you look at the most successful people in the world, they're competitive. You know, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, hyper competitive people, right? And so I think competition is healthy. And I think teaching my kids competition and how to want to win is good, you know, and it'll teach them how to, you know, ultimately build stuff when they get older. But yeah, with EYEN, this one is gapping up. This is Innovia, and they announced a conference call and webcast for the second quarter of 2020. They resumed the recruitment that came out a while back. So yeah, they put out something, and that was actually a while back. So okay, so Innovia and Arctic Vision announced an exclusive collab and license agreement to develop and commercialize MicroPine and Microline in Greater China and South Korea. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100% Bradley. Yeah, it is what it is, man. What's up, Jovan? What's up, brother? What's up, Andre, Jalen, Eric, Tet, Diablo? Yes, sir. Who's what? Which is better, Forex or Bitcoin? I have no idea, to be honest. All right, so we're watching EYEN, and there's a lot of bullish signs here. Number one, the first bullish sign is that we're putting in higher lows, okay, for EYEN. So we got higher lows, okay, so we're bullish sign, right? Looks like a flag, to be honest. So like, look, we can kind of have this flag pattern, and then we kind of have a little bit of a flat top here at $8. And so what we get is this type of flag pattern right here. And so we might actually get a rip over 8. We'll see. I've never really traded these in pre-market, but this is a very bullish sign. Again, if you look at this, we got $8, we got 740s here, and we're putting in a really obvious, like, bullish confirmation move. But as for which one's better, Forex or Bitcoin, I really don't know, man. It's just not really my style, brother. Not really my thing. I trade in pre-market sometimes, Andre. Not always, but sometimes, you know. Just depends on if a setup is there. And maybe I can trade today. We'll see. Like, if I did buy this, I would need like 25 shares. Like, literally maybe 25 shares. To try to buy this half-top breakout. But it would be such a small trade. No, I gotta switch it. Oh no! No! I gotta switch it to pre-market. Let me... And I gotta buy the bid and sell the ask. And I gotta do the opposite. Man, I'm slacking. Sell the bid. No. Yeah, I gotta sell the bid, buy the ask. Come on, come on, come on. Hey dude, get out of here, man. Yeah. Alright, we're in with 25 shares here, guys. 25 shares. We'll see what happens. It's a bullish sign. It's not really my style of trade, and so maybe I'm slacking with regard to like taking this trade. Honestly, guys, listen, I made money every single day trading the moving average crossover, and so I think this is probably the wrong move. Just because I've spent equity on it, I don't necessarily want to exit, but I do think it's the wrong move, and I think that I've made money every single day in the market trading a very specific strategy, and so I think buying a few shares here is probably the wrong move. We'll see. I'm going to let it work. It is a very bullish sign here, but again, I think that if I was a crossover in the first 15 minutes like I have for the last week, and it has done me extremely well. I've made a lot of money trading the moving average crossover in the last week. Like I said, the last like 7 trades when I traded the moving average crossover have all been green, and so I'm actually, I think I let hype get behind this one for me, unfortunately, for EYEN, and I don't necessarily think it's the right move to buy it here. It's just not my style of trade, and I think I have a system that's been working, and I gotta kind of stick with that system, you know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and like I said, just to put it into perspective, guys, if you've watched the stream every day, I've made money trading the moving average crossover every single day in the first 15 minutes in the last week. Every single day I've made money trading that strategy, on Thinkorswim specifically. And if you watch the stream, you can verify that because I streamed it all live. So, you know, we get some profit in this trade. I'm going to jump out fast, and I'm going to hope it works out. But yeah, I've just made money every day, and so hopefully this will work out. We're getting a nice squeeze. It's looking okay. Okay, I see you, EYEN. Let's get up there. At this point, though, I really like it because I can just use a risk level of $8 roughly. Like, I can let it work around $8 and see. And as long as it maintains over 8, we should be fine. But we did get the breakout in EYE. And like I said, though, I think I got to just give myself an $8 risk and keep it very, you know, limited and tight here. All right, I see you. Let's see if we can get up to like $8.50, I guess. Maybe $8, maybe $9. It just depends. I'm not sure. Yeah, for sure, 100% Diablo. And like I say, guys, if you've watched the videos I've been uploading, one of the videos was like reviewing my system, and so if you want to check out like exactly what that system actually entails, I'll post this video here, and you can kind of watch it and see exactly like what I do and what moving averages I actually use. And there's the link to that video right there. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this is not part of my system. I'm more of a testing person. Like, I usually back test all the strategies I use, and like I didn't back test this one, and so I just kind of blindly jumped in, which maybe it'll work out here. Like I said, very bullish signs in this one. So it had a lot of bullish sentiment, higher lows, flat top, triangle flag style breakout, and so it didn't look bad, but it definitely wasn't my strategy. If I'm being honest, and so I'm just trying to keep myself accountable to my own system, so I don't end up just blindly jumping in strategies that aren't necessarily there. And I really like this move. It looks strong. Like, as long as it can hold over 8, we're okay. But I'm gonna be very, very tight with this. But just a little baby trade, and we're gonna take some more size at the opening bell. Yeah, big pullback here. Alright, we held at $8, which makes it a really easy risk level now. I'm just, like I said, I'm a little disappointed that I took the trade, because number one, it's using equity, and number two, it's just not my strategy. And I've been green every day on Thinkorswim, because I've been sticking to that very specific strategy. PFNX. Yeah, PFNX is alright. It's just a weird mover. It's a big mover. Big range, big percentage gains for PFNX. But just a really weird move here. And just to show you, this is PFNX right now. Just a strange move, honestly. They had a $12 buyout deal. So this is an acquisition. So that's why it looks weird. It was an acquisition. So that actually makes sense. So we'll see what happens for PFNX, but I like it less just because it's an acquisition. Like, I'm watching like EQ, doesn't look bad. Pump, we got a stock literally called Pump. Play, David Buster's, we'll watch that one too. American Airlines and like the airline sector popping off. Yeah, OXBR looks good. Like, I'm certainly watching OXBR for the moving average crossover. Here's the thing, guys. Like I said, if you don't have time to watch the video and you just want to stick around and watch me trade, the system that I've been trading goes like this, right? Like, in the first 15 minutes of the market open, after the bell, it has to be after the market open. For that first 15 minutes after the market open, I specifically look for the moving average crossover only when a stock opens up underneath the VWAP area. It has to open up under the VWAP. I gotta get prepared to get out here. It has to open up underneath the VWAP area. And if it can open up underneath the VWAP area and then we get the crossover in the first 15 minutes, super high accuracy play. really high accuracy. And so in that first 15 minutes after the market open, I attacked the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. I'm watching this one really close to my risk. I'm probably going to have to get out soon here. I'm just trying to let it battle that $8 level and see if it can hold. Okay, we're back above it. But yeah, in that first 15 minutes, I attacked the moving average crossover only when a stock opens up underneath the VWAP area with using the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. After that, I attacked the pre-market high break, and if I stick to those two strategies with those two time frames, super high accuracy. Like I said, I've traded that strategy all week this week, and I haven't lost on Thinkorswim doing so. So just been a really accurate way to trade. I think I've lost once, my bad, this week. I'm giving this one a little bit of time, but I'm not really loving it. It's not that bad. Like, all right, we're good. But I just needed to hold 8 and like move up here. Why is there a delay when you stream with trade ideas? Because they make you have a delay. Alright, so we're looking better here, but again, we'll see what happens. Really, for the moving average crossover play first thing this morning, I'm watching OXBR. Like, OXBR looks solid. Like, that's really what I'm focusing on here with that. Alright, so this is just kind of going back and forth here. We'll see what happens, but luckily it's just a very small position on EYEN. We'll see. It needs to hold $8. $8 is such a big level that if it can't hold $8 and it keeps getting rejected there, then it's just going to look weak, and I probably should just bail out. If I can lose $5 or less, though, I'm cool with this. Like, it's just a small trade. Alright, very close to exiting. Yeah, this is like a really important level for it too. But yeah, we're watching OXBR to see if we get that crossover play. Let me know right now. Yeah, if it's OTC, I don't trade OTC stocks mostly though. Most of the time I'm trading like mid and high caps. So I'm trading, or most of the time I'm trading like NASDAQ listed penny stocks. So I'm trading like $2 stocks, $3 stocks, you know, $1.50 stocks. Most of the time they're not OTC. Like I very rarely trade stocks that are under $1 unless the pattern just looks really, really good. If the pattern looks good, I'll take it, you know, but like very rarely will I approach those trades like that and try to trade those stocks. Just too much commissions, just not enough relative to my account size. No, there's a slight delay, Wilton. But yeah, I'm watching specifically OXBR. We'll come back to EYEN. I'm watching OXBR for the crossover. Like, if we get this crossover move here, like, as long as it stays underneath the VWAP like this, if we get this white line to cross underneath the blue line, first thing after the market open, then we're going to attack this one for the crossover play. Like, we got to be patient and wait for it, but, like, that's what we're ultimately looking for, is the crossover play on that one. Hey, we're getting a nice little surge up here. This one's just consolidating, though, but I like the movement, at least, obviously. I mean, it's looking pretty strong. Probably not going to trade short. I mean, I might trade after the opening bell. I might get into some positions short, but it just depends. You know. Alright, guys. Let's see, what kind of music y'all want to listen to? I know everybody likes this song, so we'll play it once. Everybody gets down with this song, you know. Alright, so we're holding a little bit of EYE in here. I'm going to go over the overall market news in a second while watching this. Just to look at the overall SPY itself. I'm still holding a little bit of EYE in, just a small share size. But the SPY itself in the overall market is up today. Looking really strong, actually. And some people were telling me to buy call options on the market. It sounds like you guys are right. The only reason I haven't is just because it's not really my style, so to speak, like buying expensive options on the market itself. But yeah, not a bad little move here. We'll see what happens. Still watching EYE in. You can see the overall market is up. I'm gonna go over the market news, but I might have to turn back around and exit EYE in quickly. And so I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I might like pause. But we're making some moves here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and read the overall market news. We're waiting for this level to break. Obviously, this 827 level. You know, we get that break, we should get a nice boost in momentum. But we'll see. But we're gonna come back to that. And I'll try to update you. I'm gonna get this ready just in case I need to exit on this screen. Alright, so just to give you guys a heads up, I'll go over the market news in a second. We're actually breaking the highs here. So, we're looking good. We can get over 850, I'll be happy, you know. Not a bad little trade with 25 shares, though. I'll say that, you know. But we did get the break of the highs. $40s. Let's see if we get 850s. 850s is the level, I think. I could probably hold the rest pretty close to break even now if I want to. Alright, so let me find the SPY's news, the market news today. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read this. And this is just the market news right now, guys. And it says, quote, this is from MT Newswires, just giving you guys a heads up. So it says, quote, stock futures were mostly higher ahead of the opening bell as traders look past tensions between the U.S. and China and the lack of further stimulus talks. But Monday also saw reports of Russia giving regulatory approval to a COVID-19 vaccine in the first country in the world to do so. Reports noted that the vaccine still has to complete the final trials, but that production can begin by the end of the year, and negotiations for the fiscal stimulus package continue to be in focus. However, while President Trump signed several executive orders that aim to provide support to the economy, he also said late Monday that he is mulling a cut on capital gains taxes. To look a little bit deeper here into like gold and commodities, crude is up around 2% today, so crude is up. The U.S. oil fund is up about 1%. Natural gas is up nicely about around 3%. And the U.S. natural gas fund is up 1.4%. Gold is down 2.5%. The Spider Gold Trust is down 2.4%. Silver is down 4%. And the iShares Silver Trust is down 4.2%. So that's the market news right now, guys. The market is up nicely today. We'll see what happens. We did have a few numbers, a few numbers come out for July. US PPI year over year for July came in at 0.4% versus the expected 0.7%. USA PPI month over month for July came in at 0.6% versus the 0.3% expected. US core PPI year over year for July came in at 0.3 versus the 0.4 expected percent. Core PPI month over month for July came in at 0.5 versus the 0.1 expected prior 0.3. So pretty good results. We'll see what happens there. We're actually getting a move up here. Like I said, we get over $10 in profit. We get up here. I'm going to just take this off and make my money here for EYEN. I've stayed pretty patient with it. It wasn't really my strategy, but, you know, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Trying to give this time here to push over that 850 level. Looking weak now. The good news is that this ain't going to be a losing trade. I can just get out if it's break even. And that's fine, I think. Let me know if you got anything specific you want me to take a look at, team. Yes, sir. IMMP. Yeah, we'll come back to this one. Yeah, IMMP's not that bad. I mean, volume is dried substantially. Like, that's the issue, right? Like, there's not that much volume. I'm still watching EYN here, just holding a little bit. We're gonna see if it rips up. NIO? Yeah, I got you, Diablo. We can look at NIO here. NIO's strong, man. I mean, I like it. And I can trade it on the Toro Challenge. So yeah, NIO put in second quarter results that were positive and third quarter revenue guidance that was positive as well. So good results mostly for NIO. Positive results there. They put in sales that were at 526 million, which was better than the 503 million estimate. Sales guidance of 572.9 to 596.2 million versus the 537.15 expected. So better than expected results and guidance for NIO here, and it's looking really strong. I mean, this one's an EV play. This one was really popping off in the last few months with all this EV action going on. You know, you could see it start to move. And right around June, this thing just started to rip up, doubling in price, and still looking very, very strong here. I got to get close to EYEN, and I'm probably going to have to exit this one soon if it can't hold these gains. Like I said, though, luckily, I can get out roughly break even if I really want to here. It's not a big deal either way. Like I said, I didn't really want to take this trade, to be honest, and I think I just let FOMO get the best of me here. See what happened with Kodak. We can take a look at Kodak here. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, Kodak is getting pumped up and manipulated, certainly. I don't know what it's going to do long term, but, like, you got to... Kodak, the way it's been moving, it's just extremely sketchy. It's almost certainly insiders within the company pumping this bad boy up. I don't know for sure, pure speculation. Kodak, don't get mad at me for saying this, but like I said, it's almost certainly manipulation from the company itself or the insider somewhere, somebody on the inside. Stocks just don't do this. Let me see what's the float like of Kodak anyway. I don't know if I've really seen it yet. Let me see. The float of Kodak is 18 million, so it is a small float, but just the way it's moving is super sketch. I'll say that. Just very sketchy moves for Kodak. Under 810, I gotta just get out of this. Alright, I got out. Break even trade. Just too much. Maybe it's gonna rip and I can trade it at the opening bell, but right now, just a little bit too, you know, a little bit too weird there. A little bit too sketchy. Just don't want to get a rip down. Sorry, excuse me. Which is the best stock for your strategy today? OXBR. It just depends. Like my strategy, and see, look, here's EYEN dropping, and so glad I got out there. Big rip down. Yeah, look at that. It's look at that. Yeah, so this is why I exited, and I hope you guys understand. I got out break even. Maybe I could have taken profits around the top, but I just wanted to give it time to rip, and it just didn't. But yeah, the best setup that looks like my strategy right now is OXBR, right? And this one is well below the VWAP. If we start to get a reversal here and a crossover, here's the thing. I'm not saying OXBR is going to move up. I do want to very specifically specify that. I am not saying OXBR is going to move up today. What I am saying, though, is that if we get the crossover on OXBR in the first 15 minutes and it opens up below the VWAP like this, nothing crazy happens before then, that's when I'm ultimately going to attack it. But when it's like this, I'm not saying that it's going to go up. A lot of the time, these are going to fail, right? But, like, my setup is waiting for stocks to dip down a little bit like this. Like, I do like this $2 level. And then if it opens up and we get the crossover between this one and this one, if they cross under each other, that's when I'm going to attack it. And that's the strategy. So I actually look for like dipping stocks. Really, it's kind of a reversal strategy, right? It's looking for stocks that are dipping down and then attacking the crossover play for a reversal in the first 15 minutes is basically what it is. The settings are the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. And like if we look at my results on the Toro Challenge, my results are pretty solid here. I mean, yesterday was my second day after the reset. And look at this. I mean, my results were not that bad. Here's my metrics, just to give you guys a heads up. Like, we're not doing that bad here, you know. 77% accuracy rate. Made $44.59 yesterday. A small win, but a win nonetheless, and I will certainly take that. But yeah, you know, worst loss was $2.50, and so a bunch of small trades, and my commissions was like less than $10 trading 2250 shares. You know, that's not bad. I'll take it. 9 trades, 77, roughly 80% accuracy yesterday. So we're doing it. You know, we're gonna wait for it, and we're gonna see what happens. But you know, that's going fairly well too. What's up? Yeah, Seth, I traded EYEN, break-even trade so far this morning. Yeah, a little bit slower, Bradley. Yeah, with Kodak, yeah, for sure. Like, but here's the problem though. Like Kodak, the U.S. government is basically funding a startup in Kodak, right? Like they're basically funding a startup. The news about them entering the pharmaceutical game was already around, and so I think it's a bad move on the government. And I also don't like the fact that a company like Kodak is taking, you know, that much in debt. How much did they loan them? Yeah, almost $1 billion in debt does not seem healthy to me for Kodak. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that are going to say, yeah, Kodak is going to go up or Kodak is going to go down. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is that $1 billion in debt doesn't look good to me. You know, even though everybody else is getting hyped behind it, it's a low float stock. I just think it's getting manipulated. Somebody else mentioned it yesterday that right at the top, somebody sold like 30 million shares, which means it was almost certainly an insider. But yeah, somebody said that yesterday, and that makes sense, right? Like if somebody sold a huge position of 30 million shares right at the top, certainly an insider. Who knows though? Right now we got CNET popping up on scanners, not looking that good though. PEC, EQ. Another one that I'm kind of watching though today is EQ. I wonder what WKHS is doing in the wake of NIO. WKHS is down. HTZ. Where's my man Gavin at? Look at HTZ, guys. Rip it up. Gavin and I are part of a very exclusive club. The club is called the Bankruptcy Buying Club. You know, don't judge me. But no, when Hertz dipped, I was very open about a small position I took in Hertz. I took a few hundred shares of Hertz. When it dipped down to like $1, made like 300% in like 2 or 3 days on Hertz. Me and Gavin both banked on that. But yeah, HTZ. With that said, Hertz making a move. It's at 182 now. We'll see what happens. I'll watch this one at the open at the very least. NIO is another one I'm going to watch today, certainly. What do I think about Apple? I mean, I think Apple long term is fine. I think long term Apple's going to do fine. I think Apple's one of those stocks that you should invest in and hold for 10 years and just bank off of it, because I think it'll certainly be up in the next 10 years. Now, whether I want to day trade Apple is another story. Very expensive. You know, puts in okay moves. As for now, though, Apple is suing KOSS for breaching their confidentiality agreement. Tim Cook is now a billionaire as well, as Apple nears $2 trillion of valuation. But yeah, the big news with a lot of these moves are the market. Like the big news is the market is the Congress hearings that a lot of these company heads are you know, doing, and they're saying some interesting things in these congressional hearings that are causing some fluctuations in their prices. But this latest one is Apple is reporting that they're suing KOSS for breaching their confidentiality agreement. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying to buy Hertz right now, guys. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying a few months ago I bought Hertz for like an overnight hold because it was very cheap and I made like 300%. Now, there's no way I'm buying Hertz now. Hertz is just, like I said, the logic was that it was super cheap at $1 a few months ago, and that it was a little bit oversold, and I could probably bank really solid into a bounce, which is exactly what I did. But at this point, I don't even know what Hertz is doing. I know they had a Chapter 11 reorganizational bankruptcy, but as for what they're doing now, I have no idea. I'm definitely not suggesting anybody to buy Hertz. I might trade it and day trade it depending on, and that's not even necessarily meaning long. I could short it, but yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, my favorite one right now for the setup is OXBR, especially if it can hold over $2. Really? Okay, I'll say it. The Prez looking after his homeboys. Duh. No question it was inside. 750 mil to convert a film company to a pharmacy. Yeah, 100%. For sure. Absolutely right. But hey, it is what it is, man. And like I said, do I think it's going to hold? Probably not. But who knows? Like I said, back when Kodak was at like, you know, wherever it was. Let's see, back when Kodak was at like 30, I was telling people in 30 days it's going to be down big. And I was talking about put options. I never, you know, actually went for it. But, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm also going to be watching like crypto-based moves like MARA, even though they're down today, and Riot still look interesting to me. I'll probably still watch them. I'm still watching EYEN, but this is why I exited this position when I did. Luckily, I got out break even, which is okay. But this is why I exited that position when I did. What's a good thing to be aware of when day trading? The range of a stock. If you want to listen, you want to help avoid losses. If you're a new trader, you want to save some money. Team, if you're a new trader, understand the range of a stock, right? That's understanding and analyzing the range of a stock before you enter the position will save new traders a ton of money. And the reason is obvious, okay? So when I first got started trading, I was trading on SureTrader, and I had a nice day. I was up like $100. I was super pumped about it. It was like my first really nice green day. And I figured that I would trade an IPO. I thought it was Tesla, but it wasn't. It was actually Roku. When Roku was IPOing, I think. Maybe it wasn't Roku. I can't remember what it was. But they had an IPOing stock, right? And my logic was that I was going to take 50 shares, what I thought was a small position of this IPO, and try to make like 10 or 15 bucks and then get out, right? And so I took 50 shares of this IPO, and that thing just made me lose like $400 within like a minute or two. And I just froze. Deer in headlights froze. And I turned a $100 winning day into like a $400 loss because I didn't analyze the range of the stock. And to put it into perspective, a $10 stock can have a larger range than a $100 stock. Range is very subjective to the stock, right? And so it's going to depend on the stock, but analyzing range first and then compensating with your share size is the single easiest way to save money when you first get started in day trading. Yeah. What's up, Jeffrey? Yeah, that was you, day trader. Yeah, no stress. What's up, Jeffrey? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. With Kodak, that's very sketchy, right? Yeah, and like I said, if you guys want to understand why I got out of EYEN, this is why. This is what I'm avoiding here. We break under that whole $1.08, it's looking much less favorable for me. Yeah, well, the range of that day is the most important, right? The range, I'm only usually trading pre-market gappers, right? It depends. If I'm trading mid and high caps, I can look at the range of pre-market, or I can look at the range of the previous few days, right? But I need to get an understanding of how much that stock moves. Like 50 shares might seem small, but if a stock has a $10 range in the last 30 minutes, 50 shares can lose you a ton of money. You know what I mean? And so understand that. Like, that's what new traders need to understand, is that like share size isn't universal. It's not universal. Some $10 stocks are going to have a bigger range than $100 stocks. It just depends on the stock and the float specifically. But analyzing range and then using the accompanying share size for that range is an easy way to save money in the beginning, because a lot of new traders don't. A lot of new traders don't build a plan whatsoever, and they just kind of blindly jump in, right? And they think like 1,000 shares or 500 shares is like a universal share size they can use, but stocks have different ranges, you know? Like, you need to use the correct share size for that stock, because if you don't and you just try to use 500 share size consistently, you're gonna lose a bunch of money eventually. All right, so this is the stock that Apple said they were suing, and it is actually up from where it closed. Interesting. I see it, Tony. What range do I like with OXBR? So OXBR has a decent range, right? Like last, even though it's down, you know, but the last, like, I don't know, what is that? Last 30 minutes, it's moved like 25, 30 cents. Now, the range is usually going to pick up into the open, but the range isn't terrible. You know, overall in pre-market, this thing has moved like $1 a share in the last few hours. And since after hours yesterday, it's got a pretty big solid range. These are the type of ranges I like to attack. We're going to see with OXBR though. Like I said, I'm not saying OXBR is going to move up, because at this point it's looking weak. I'm just saying if we get the crossover into the opening bell, I don't hate it. You know what I mean? And we might not. And I might have to find some other ones to kind of watch here, because we might not get that move into the opening bell. You know, really, I'm just trying to look at gappers, but we're honestly a little bit slow today. So like I'm looking at like I said, I think EQ. I'm looking at where to go? MG&I. I'm looking at Pump. Let me see what else we got. But honestly, OXBR is really the only one that I see in my setup. Like, it's the only one that has pulled back enough to look interesting to me, and all the rest of them have not. IMMP is the only other one I'm going to watch for that. So IMMP and OXBR are the only two, and IMMP is not really perfect because it only recently dropped below the VWAP, but those are the two I'm really going to watch for it. And then obviously I'm going to watch the scans and see what pops up on the scans. Maybe get some pre-market high breaks. They're going to be a little bit more prevalent today. But again, like with this system, I know it certainly works. Like I know it's been working, and I might be able to even log into TD Ameritrade and see my results the past week. Let me see. All right, guys, we got about 3 minutes until the opening bell. Yeah, guys, this is just to show you guys how well this system has performed. I'm gonna try to make it so you can't exactly see. Like, here, I'm gonna take a picture of this just so you guys can see. Okay, yeah. So this is my last week on Thinkorswim, trading this system. Like, this is the last week. Like I said, people hated on me for a long time, and I kept trying to tell them, like, look, I'm just building a system here. Like, I'm building a system. It's gonna take a little bit of time. But people hated. They made fun. You know what I mean? And whoa, sorry. But yeah, I know I look kind of crazy because of the green screen, but like, look at that, man. People made fun. They acted like I didn't know what I was talking about. They acted like I was a terrible trader. They acted like they were gonna profit so much from my losses. Yada, yada, yada. Been pretty silent this week, you know? And like I said, it takes a little while to build a system. This is a really good example, team, on system. You're not gonna like, my logic is I backtest strategies. I trade those strategies small with like real money, small though. So I paper trade, backtest, build a system. I start trading that system very small to see when the best time to approach it and what works the best. And then I, in turn, figure out how exactly I'm going to approach the system in a profitable way. That is my graph this past week on Thinkorswim. Like, that is my graph. And super profitable way to approach it. People hate it, but you know, this is the last week, and it took me a little while to figure out exactly what was working, but once I pinpointed what's working, works really, really well. And like I said, it's not perfect. I'm sure I'm gonna lose. It's not just gonna always be green, but like, I made a video this past weekend about exactly what I do with the system, and it works really, really well. It works really, really well. In the end, system building takes time. It's not something where it's just going to immediately you're just going to be banking money always. It's going to take a little bit of time to build, and the same thing happened with my mid and high cap system. But I'm happy that the system's working and it's been profitable for sure. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. Let me pull up these high of the day momentum scanners here for you all. Yep. I'm gonna add a moving average scan here too. Alright guys, there's the bell. Good luck. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm slacking right now, guys. Sorry. Alright, I gotta watch this. I'm running late, team. My bad. Let me get this set up. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Alright, unfortunately, the moving average is not there for OXBR. Unfortunately, it's just not there right now. What else we got? Alright, so like I said, unfortunately, the moving average is not there. MG and I is dropping big. I might look at IMMP, but the setup for the moving average isn't correct. Now, if we can get this to drop and then we get a rebound on OXBR, it's not that bad, right? The problem is we got the crossover a little bit early here. Now, this one, on the other hand, is looking noticeably better. So we're opening up below the VWAP. If we get the crossover here, I'm going to attack it, but I need to wait. PRPH is showing up on the scanners, though. PRPH. So I'm still watching OXBR, and PRPH is another one that I might have missed here. No crossover play. This one's been very bullish, though, so I'm going to wait for PRPH. AKER on the scanners. AKER. Now, this one on the other hand, too. But this one's down. I wonder if it'll work on reversals. But we are getting a very bullish move here on this one. Big move for AKER, guys. AKER. A few other ones that are showing up on the scanners are RADA, but see, the problem is it's not really the system because this one is gapping down. I like the setup though, it looks very strong, but it's gapping down. Let me pull U-Stock trade out so I can trade both. The spread is just terrible here too. I'm still looking at IMMP. Get away, Laser Toast. I'm still looking at IMMP. If I trade this one, it's just going to be with like a small share size on a U-Stock trade. I'm looking at IMMP and OXBR. OXBR. See, it's not really the style though, unfortunately. I like it though. I do like it. I will say that. Maybe try 200 shares here. It's not really the system though, guys. So like I'm gonna trade this, but it's not really the system. Alright, so I'm out. Never got in. We're gonna wait. But it's not really the system, although I do kind of like it. I will say that. I'm still gonna watch PRPH to see what like it does. And then what was the other one I'm watching? Not RADA. What was it? AKER maybe. Alright, so yeah, this wasn't the system, so I'm gonna wait. I almost got into it. I had to cancel the order, but this is not the system. Like, that's the issue. Is that ain't really the system. I'm watching IMMP and OXBR, but this isn't really the system. We'll have time, though. We got about 13 more minutes to trade it. One that is the system, though, but it's a little bit too late, is MGNI. Alright, so we get the crossover here for this one, it might work. Big range though, so I'm gonna have to take like 50 shares. I'm also watching IMP. I think I'm gonna wait for it though. Pop it up on the scanners though. We got RADA. I'm also looking at PRPH, guys. Yeah, we got most of GEN. If you like penny stocks, GEN. If you like penny stocks, GEN's kind of trying to make a move. Man, maybe RADA was it. Still haven't got the crossover yet. There's just no volume there. That's the problem. I think I gotta wait. I gotta wait. Yeah, for sure, Todd. I appreciate the heads up, man. Thank you, bro. Like I said, I really appreciate the constructive kind of trying to help. Because, like I said, you guys see the graph. Like, this is literally my graph right now. Sticking to the system in this last week, right? I've traded the system. This is my graph on Thinkorswim. Beautiful account building system, right? But I gotta actually stick with it. And I can't let impulse or FOMO or whatever get to me. I have to just trade the system. And here's the thing, right? If nothing shows up today, I gotta just step away and not trade. You know what I mean? Like, if nothing shows up, I gotta just kind of step back and not try to attack it, because some days nothing's gonna show up, right? And we still got 10 minutes for the system to present itself. But if nothing shows up, nothing shows up, and I can't force it if it's not there. You know what I mean? AL here, AL popping up on the scanners. RADA, GEN, Sun W. Just giving you guys a heads up on some of the stuff that's moving right now. But yeah, maybe this one just did the crossover for RADA. This one did just do the crossover here, but it's a little bit late and it's a little bit high, right? Like, usually it needs to be below the VWAP when we get the crossover. This one's a little bit higher. I'm not saying it's not going to work, but it's not really my style. I would rather just wait. This is Thinkorswim. Who asked? Chris. Yeah, this is Thinkorswim, bro. MGNI is dropping big. SYPR, which was one of two-way stocks. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have seen this one. This was actually a really nice crossover in that first 15 minutes after a dip. The only problem is it wasn't necessarily below the VWAP, but look at this crossover in the first 15 minutes. It shows you how effective these can be, honestly. We did just get a pre-market high break on this one, though. It's a little bit late, but maybe I should have attacked the pre-market high break. But SYPR is easily the biggest mover right now, guys. This one's over 150. I might trade it on Ustock Trade, which is kind of the one where I trade other stuff that's not necessarily my system. So, like, we're going to take 200 shares of this here at the dip at 150 and see if it rips up here. All right, so when we're 200 shares of SYPR, we're just going to buy kind of the dip here to see if we can make this move back up. Try to sell very quickly here if we can. All right, so we're making a move. 155s. I like the little dip to the $0.50. MGNI absolutely tanked, though. I'm going to put a good out 144s. So yeah, I'm in with like 200 shares of this one. I'm still waiting for like IMMP, but nothing quite yet. Maybe AKER too. There we go. I'm going to sell half here just to protect the trade. Alright, really nice win. Still running up. See if we can break highs here on the rest. 60s. Let's get the break. Yeah, and this is Ustock Trade, if you're wondering, like this other kind of platform, this really minimalist platform right here is Ustock Trade. Instant settlement, no PDT rule though. Here we go, 64s. Lovely. And we're going to go ahead and get out of this here. About a $20 gain there. About a $20 gain. PDSB. PDSB. Not the crossover. See, nothing. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like anything's presenting itself with the crossover. I did get the pre-market high break, which was part of the system, right? Like, I didn't see any crossover plays, but the pre-market high break just worked really nicely on SYPR. Just to put into perspective, this was just a rip up and then a pullback here, and I got in a dip of 150. But pre-market high break worked really well. Another one that I'm kind of considering here, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet with this one, is AKER. Like if we get the crossover play here sometime in the next 5 minutes, I've never tried it on a down gapping stock, but I could see if it works here, you know, and then maybe test that. I'm using a mix of Thinkorswim, U-Stock Trade, and the Toro Challenge. Let me get the Toro Challenge out here, actually. And like I said, my results yesterday on the Toro Challenge were pretty good too. Just so you guys can see the results on this one, let me put it up here for a second. There we go. Alright, so yeah, this is the Toro Challenge. Let me get these out the way for you guys. Alright, there we go. EYEN just getting hammered here. No, I'm using my own. I'm just kind of watching it. Like I said, here's the thing, right? My system is so specific with regard to like when exactly I should attack. Oof, man, SYPR, it hurts. But pre-market high break was part of it. But yeah, the system I'm using is so specific to like when I attack certain strategies. Like they have designated time frames on like when I attack them, right? That's so specific that using a scanner for it doesn't make sense. I actually have to look at gappers and see what pulls back some and then does the crossover, right? Like there's just a very specific method I have. Like I said, if you guys want to see exactly how I do it, I'll post this link here. And again, this link shows you exactly how I approach the system I'm trading, right? I posted this video this weekend, and this is exactly how I approach the system. Yeah, I got you. I sent it to you yesterday, yeah. But yeah, here's the video. There's the detailed example. Yeah, I got you though. Yeah, let me add that for you, bro. Here's massive volume. Here's both of these. Well, here's just the high of the day momentum, actually. If you want the other one, let me know. And if y'all want to check out trade ideas, the best scanners in the game, there's a slight delay on these. But if you want to check out trade ideas, like I said, the best scanners in the game right now. And it's a good way to help support our channel. Whoa, let me get this out the way, sorry team. It's a good way to help support our channel. And so if you want to help support our free content with trade ideas, check out these scanners. Like I said, you can use my promo code and get 15% off trade ideas. Yeah, SYPR is ripping up. There goes at 190, guys. Just broke 190. It's at 193s. Huge rip. Big move here. Making a big pop over 190. We'll see what happens there, but big move. Yeah, no stress. And it kind of just goes to show, guys, like, listen, every day is not going to be profitable, but I'm super pumped. You know, it's super exciting. Like, it's exciting when you build a system and it actually works. Like, it finally clicks. Like, you finally figure out the best way to approach that system. And, like I said, this is literally my graph here on Thinkorswim this week. Like, just to show you guys again. This is my graph right now on Thinkorswim in the past week. Like, this is last week. Look, you can see it. This is since 7/25. Or no, this is the last week, sorry. This is since the 3rd. Right, so this is the last week exactly. But look at that graph, man. Beautiful graph here. Look at that. Every single day. Like I said, every single day I've been green. Somebody got mad at me for in my video saying 85% accuracy, but it literally is 85% accuracy. Like, that's literally what I've gotten in the last week with this system, and it works super well. I'm not saying it's the best system ever, but and I'm sorry if I keep talking about it, but it's honestly exciting, man. It's exciting to build a system and to struggle, and then it finally clicks and you just figure out what exactly works, right? Like, that's super exciting. But yeah, IMMP starting to make a move. We only got about a minute left. It doesn't look like I'm going to hit it. So we're going to just wait for pre-market high breaks now. Yeah, now, like, listen, after the first 15 minutes, if we don't get any crossover plays, the system entails that I pivot to pre-market high breaks now. And like I said, if you appreciate free content like this, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We go live every single day right here for free on YouTube. We're live every single day on YouTube for free. You know, we show all the different aspects of our trading, and it's a really fun stream. And so I hope if you want to see me, like I said, I've been trading the system for a few weeks now. And I finally turned the corner and figured out exactly how to approach it. If you appreciate free day trading content like this, I'm not an expert. I just try to build my systems live so people can see exactly what that entails. But if you appreciate like completely free content like this, hit the subscribe button, and I definitely appreciate it. If you click the bell next to the sub button, you'll get an alert when I go live too. Hey, it's good, Abe. Don't hit unsubscribe, bro. Don't hit unsubscribe. See, I have to catch it on the pre-market high break. See, this one's just too cheap for me, man. Usually it's like $10 down to like 9, or $10 down to like 1. MGNI is fighting back a little bit, and EYEN absolutely got hammered here. But I mean, listen, we get the crossover play here. This one could get super bullish. Hey, I appreciate that, Wild. Thank you, man. Yeah, I got you, bro. Here, y'all go check out this video. Like I said, if you want to see exactly what the system's all about, go watch this video. Like, that's really the video detailing exactly what it's all about, you know. And look in the, if you look, this one just broke pre-market highs. If you look in the description of that video link I just posted, then you'll see like my backtesting videos or the different strategies. So because what I did was I backtested the strategies, right? Like I tested the strategies and I determined like conditions, accuracy rate, stocks, favorable like areas and stuff like that. And then once I backtested them, that's when I started to build the system with small share size. And now we finally are like there to where it's like good accuracy, solid system, and it's going to be something where I in turn scale up my sizing with now following that. EYEN, I don't know whether it's going to turn around. I'd rather just react to if it does. Yeah, and it doesn't look like it is right now. Like I said, what I said with EYEN though is that if we get the crossover now and we break like the $7 level, then it's going to look solid. I'm more so looking at like IMMP right now. I gotta look at pre-market highs though. So like I specifically have to watch pre-market high breaks, and like if we don't get that, we don't get that. So maybe AKER, maybe we are getting kind of the crossover play. Like maybe I can get a little bit of AKER, like 50 shares or something. What's the spread? The spread's not really that bad, and I don't really hate this. I'm gonna get in with 50 shares here. It's not the system though. I do want to specify like this ain't it. I'm just getting in because it looks bullish. 50 shares though for AKER. LOV, PIRS, TRVI, all popping up on the scanners. PIRS is ripping up TRVI. TRVI is ripping up too. TRVI just got halted on the way up, guys. TRVI halted on the way up. It's at 717. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, like I said, people hate. I don't really understand why. Most of the time, they're either insecure because they didn't build like a YouTube channel or whatever, or they're competitors, right? But like the reality is, like I just try to be fair and honest and like free. Like that's like you know, I had somebody message me saying, hey, I've got this idea for you to be able to start charging people for your content. You know, you could have a subscription content and all that good stuff. And like he didn't have like a bad agenda there. Like, I get it. But like what I had to tell him was like, look, we're just a free resource and community. I don't want to charge for anything, you know, like the only thing that we really charge for here is like if you want to become a member to help support us, you can, you know, but like everything else, we're just trying to keep it free, and I'm not trying to charge anybody for anything. Like, I don't want to put out premium like content. I don't want to, you know, sell courses or do any of that stuff. Like, I'd rather just be free, you know. What's up, Kirk? What's up, brother? What? I've got an escort. What are you talking about, bro? Nah, man, I'm just sitting with my niece. Like, I probably sit all crazy. Probably gonna have to get out here. We'll let 75 be a risk level. And like I said, I gotta watch this closely. We're right at 75. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get out of this. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, look at TRBI halted. ATNM is a stock. Yeah, reverse split is what it looks like. It's either a reverse split or an acquisition. Looks like I don't know. Looks like a 20-to-1 something, maybe reverse split. I'm not sure, but it's most likely a reverse split. Let me see. I'm gonna put in a get out order, like a stop loss order here on Thinkorswim, so I don't have to just sit here. I'm gonna put it in at 570. $8 loss is reasonable, and that way I can just kind of chill here. Yeah, it's a 1 for 30 reverse split for AT&M. Still looking at IMMP though. Like, I don't hate it. On the scanners, we got JAN popping up. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped out of here on what is this? AKER. I mean, we're close. Yeah, it looks like I lost 7 or 675. We're okay. Rada breaking down. Look at JAN though, guys. This one doesn't look like a bad little dip buy. It's not really my setup. Part of me is like, hey, I should take it, but I'm green on the day. I'm up about $20 minus this $6, $7 loss. Oh, it stopped me out, I think. No. Yeah, it got me out. Why did it get me out here? It's sitting right here. Alright. I have to mark it out of this thing. Yeah, $8 loss is reasonable. JAN ripping up breaking highs, guys. JAN squeezing up here. Big move. he got routed this morning? What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean he got routed? I mean, I don't mind getting in little dip buys here. I do want to specify, like, none of these are my system, though. It's a little bit late. But I don't hate the little dip buy here. Wait, what is this? Jan. Okay, yeah. I don't hate the little dip buy. Just planning to hold this one over 6. Or maybe not. Yep. Glad I didn't jump in that one. Look at that tank there. Yeah, it's a slow day, team. Very slow day right now. MVC. Nothing really on my list, though, popping off. Like, everything's dull and boring. Oh, he lost money and logged off? Oh, damn. Yeah, like I said, if you guys see any pre-market high breaks, let me know. I'm still kind of watching for those. I'm going to start trading. Oh my gosh, I looked the other way and I'm down a ton on AMD. Ooh, I got out for a $32 loss, but man, I looked the other way and I was down on AMD. Let me fix this. There we go. Luckily, it dropped a little bit. Whew, made me nervous. It takes a little while to manage this, so I gotta kind of fix that and not ignore positions there. Let me try 100 shares here for AMD. There's 50s. And I'm in with 100 shares of AMD here. Pretty slight. I just want to see it reject here. Up to over 75 is my out. Get ready to take profits if I want to. We gotta see the breakdown under 79.50. Took half off there, but I guess it didn't feel me bad. Okay, cool. I caught the breakdown. This is what we call a fake out fade here, but I lost a little bit of money initially. Let's see if we can catch a little bit more from it. Big squeeze up, kind of weird. I'm gonna start looking at NIO after this. What's NIO doing? AMD's too volatile for me, man. It's just too crazy. What's NIO doing? NIO's getting hammered. I think, like I said, let me know if you guys see anything breaking the pre-market high. I think I gotta wait on the Toro challenge here for, what's up, Desert? Tesla recovery? No, none of those Xperos, none of the, it depends on the platform, right? On Thinkorswim, there's no commissions, so it's completely free trading. So like any profit that I make on Thinkorswim is all green. There's no commissions, regardless of how much I trade. Unless I trade OTC stocks, there's 0 commissions on Thinkorswim. On Ustock Trade, which is the other platform where I use, it's $1 a trade. And so like I made $20 gain, I probably netted $18. Or I netted about $18. And then on Toro, the commissions are like 30 cents per 100 shares. So me taking 150, 200 shares is like less than $1. So like everywhere, every platform I trade on, commissions are just really cheap to where I don't really have to worry about it that much. And like that's the goal, right? And because like Thinkorswim free commissions, Webull free commissions, Robinhood, you know, regardless, E-Trade, all 0 commission platforms. So it doesn't cost me anything to trade, and so I can take a few hundred shares and it doesn't mean anything because it's no commissions. like I said, if you guys see any pre-market high breaks, let me know, because like I just don't see anything right now. Maybe taking a long-term trade here on MU. Let me remove these moving averages. Let me get MU ready. Actually, we break under this level here on MU. I'm going to attack it under 23. And AMD breaks under 79.20. I got to attack that one too. I like AMD's a little bit more here, to be honest, but I gotta scale down. You know, I'm gonna bring both of these up. I'm gonna pull both of these windows up so I can get in both if I need to. I'm watching MU specifically under this 49.20 level, and I'm watching AMD specifically under 79.25. If you guys see any pre-market high breaks, let me know, because I'm still looking at penny stocks with pre-market high breaks. We got NCSM. Alright, so I'm in short with MU. Might fake me out a little bit here. I'm in both of these. AMD with a few hundred shares. Alright, I just got out of AMD there. I'm in MU still with 150 shares, or 200 shares, I'm sorry. Alright, so we're green on MU now. What share size do I have? 200. Okay. Alright, so I caught the strategy that worked. We're gonna try 18s. Maybe I should have stuck with AMD. It's a super profitable strategy. I've talked about it before in a few other videos. I'll probably hold this one break even now though. 22s. I really like this setup too, man. AMD I should have taken a little bit bigger, but that's alright. Alright, take half off there just to make some money. We're gonna hold 100 shares left to see if MU really breaks down and just be patient, really patient on the rest. No. Yeah, there's no commissions on Thinkorswim. Unless you trade OTC stocks, it's completely zero commission. There's literally no commissions on Thinkorswim. Unless you pay, like I said, unless you specifically trade OTC stocks. Ford? Somebody's asking about Ford and KO. So we can look at Ford. Yeah, Ford looks alright. It's just such a big float. And then KO. KO is breaking down. Under the lows looks like, you know, doesn't look bad. Alright, we're gonna get out there. I'm down less than 20 bucks. I'm gonna try to get myself into a little bit of a scalping rhythm here with both AMD and MU. Like I said, I'm kind of bummed out at myself because this was a beautiful breakdown in AMD, and I just didn't take it, unfortunately. It's just, AMD's got such a big range that it's a little bit scary, honestly. I'm going to short into this. 75 shares for AMD small. Make sure it's in AMD. Okay, good. So we can break down under 79. We needed to hold under 79. We're trying. Break. $88. Let me get out there. Alright, so we're green. Fought my way back with AMD. Caught the breakdown that I really wanted here. And look at that. So that's how you scalp. You just kind of avoid those moves. I'm trying to take it a little bit slower today and like just wait for A+ setups. I got myself into this challenge and I'm still working my way through it. But yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit more patient today since not that much is popping off. Sometimes. Yes, also options. My bad. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to follow the PDT rule unless you're trading a cash account. Like, how I get around the PDT rule is I specifically trade a cash account on Thinkorswim, right? And with a cash account, they settle funds in 24 hours, right? So it's like if I have a $4,000 account, I can use $2,000 in equity one day and $2,000 in equity the next. And that way I can just manage my equity. And by the time I use half of the equity, the next half is settled by the next morning, and so I can just kind of go back and forth, use 2,000 one day, 2,000 another, and essentially trade basically as much as I want, as long as I'm not trading like ridiculously actively or anything like that. But yeah, that's all I'm really doing, and it works. I don't know about, I mean, there's a lot of other zero commission platforms though, E-Trade, TradeStation, Webull, obviously, all that good stuff. So there's a lot of options, you know, but yeah. The moving average crossover in the first 15 minutes when a stock gaps up but then pulls back and opens up below the VWAP, and you get the moving average crossover using the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA in the first 15 minutes after the bell. That one has an incredibly high accuracy rate if you wait for it. I talked about it in my weekend video. Y'all go check that out. Another thing you want to do if you want to help support our content here is y'all go check out Trader Mike's Discord. Super active Discord. Really, it's the reason I got back involved trading penny stocks, and it's the reason I kind of decided to build a penny stock system. And so shout out to my man Trader Mike. Super active Discord. Really fun. No, it's not, Brian. They settle it within 24 hours. For me. I can't say whether they're going to for you. They have up to 48 hours. So it's like they don't necessarily have to settle it within 24 hours, but for me, they settle my funds every day. So it's like I trade half. Basically, I trade now. If I use $2,000 in equity today, they'll settle it usually by tomorrow, you know. Yeah. Here, y'all go check out Trader Mike's. Or no, maybe you're right. Maybe you're actually right. Maybe it is 48 hours. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Bursch. But yeah, y'all go check out Trader Mike's Discord. There's the link right there. Point is that I can use half my equity one day, half my equity the other. But no, it's 24 hours actually. It's 24 hours after the closing day on the day I trade, right? So like if I trade today, my equity will be settled tomorrow at the end of the closing day, basically. Yeah, Webull has pre, and yeah, so does Thinkorswim. I mean, I traded pre-market this morning on Thinkorswim. Alright, so we're going to look for a breakdown under this 78.75 level for AMD here. I don't like you stock trade, man. I mean, it's alright. I just don't... It's hard to trade, to be honest, man. You stock trade is very difficult to trade on. Alright, so we are in with 100 shares of AMD here. Just looking for a breakdown under 75s. About a break-even day so far. I think I got to give it a little bit of time to work here, though. Alright, there's the breakdown. Now we're hanging out here. Like I said, this one I gotta give a little bit longer to work. Trying to be patient with it, but I'm probably gonna have to jump out soon here. We get up to like 90s, over 90s. I gotta just bail out of this thing. Just too long. Taking too long. Yeah, I gotta get out. Right now, I'm using the Toro Challenge, right? And so what this essentially is a subscription service to where here's basically how it goes, right? It's called the Toro Challenge. It's a monthly subscription. And I think, like, people hate on this, but, like, you got to realize, like, if you pay for any high-quality demo account, it's going to cost you roughly the same as this, right? So it's like, if you look at this, it's the Toro Challenge. So this is actually a Toro Challenge account. And the way it works is, if you pay quarterly, it's about $150 a month. But what happens is they give you a challenge account. And they allow you to try to build up profit. And if you can make $1,500 in profit, they refund you your subscription and they fund you $25K. At least for the Toro 25, they fund you $25K. For the Toro 50, they fund you $50K. But yeah, basically it's a challenge account. And so you can see here the profit target is $1,500. The daily max loss is $200, and you have to take 200 trades. But again, it's a challenge account. And I think you got to understand, like, perspective, right? Like, if you look at the DOS Pro paper trading demo account, it's going to run you $160 a month. And so if you pay quarterly for the Toro 25, it's roughly the same as like DOS paper trading. But you're going to get a library of classes, you're going to get a challenge account, and if you can show them that you're profitable, basically if you can make $1,500 while following the rest of their rules, basically without losing over 1,000, so it's only a 1.5 to 1 ratio. Without losing over $200 per day, they fund you with a profit split, right? So they make you a prop trader. And I think that makes a lot of sense. And I think that the fact that they refund you your subscription and they also fund you and you know, there's a profit split and it's $150 a month if you pay quarterly. I think that makes a lot of sense. And I think that it's one of the cheaper ways. I know a lot of people aren't able to trade on TradeNet anymore. And I think this is this is what I'm doing at least. But I am biased because I do post referral links for them, and so you do want to understand that. But like I said, it's not that bad. I've been trading on them for about 2 weeks so far, and if you want to check them out, I'll post this link here. You can help support the channel, and go check them out. Yeah, it's mostly mid and high caps. Yeah, not many penny stocks. They have a limited stock list, which is one of the flaws. Like, the flaws are this, right? Obviously, you have to pay for the subscription. There's a limited stock list, and so those are mostly the flaws, right? And obviously, there's a profit split. I think it's like 50% up to 70% is what the profit split is. But at the same time, you have to understand, like, they're funding you basically the full amount. Like, all you're paying is $150 a month, right? So it's like, they're going to take a bigger profit split, and I think that's a reasonable expectation. But yeah, there's the link if you want to check it out. Yeah, well, no, I mean, TradeNet no longer accepts U.S. clients, so I can't trade with them anymore, unfortunately. Nothing, I mean, I put in my request. I got my money, though, by the way, from them. Like, I did get my $8 grand. Or really, it was like 7 something after they took the payout split. But I did get my money from them, but they're no longer accepting U.S. clients. And so they did pay me, you know, but they no longer accept U.S. clients, unfortunately. And so it is what it is. I can't use them anymore. I had to find other platforms to use, which is what I'm doing now, you know. But like I said, I think if you were with TradeNet and you can't use them anymore, I think the Toro funding thing is fun. And they also have a Forex place too, so if you're into like Forex, you can get funded there too. Alright, so MU's looking solid. This is the one I'm going to scale up in. If we break under 48.88, I'm going to take this one with like 300 shares for MU. We're going to go for it with that one. But we need the break under 48.80s. Also, AMD, I'm still not necessarily opposed to trading that one too. But yeah, with penny stocks, I just didn't see much pop off today. Just nothing that looked that good for me. I took one trade, broke even, green on U-stock trade. Nothing. I mean, regulation change happened to TradeNet. Like, in the end, people are going to hate on them, but it's the same people that use, like, SureTrader. You know what I mean? And, like, pushed SureTrader's brands. In the end, it just happens, you know? Like, the reality is that regulation changes, and this is what happened here. There was a loophole that TradeNet, you know, took advantage of, and really it allowed traders to trade on there, and it was solid. You know, I'm not mad at TradeNet. They allowed me to trade with no PDT rule for years. They paid me my money. But in the end, you know, the government closed the loophole, unfortunately, and it sucks, but you gotta find another way to trade now. But which is why I'm trading penny stocks, and it's kind of what brought me to penny stocks too. But like I said, it is what it is. It'll always eventually change until they get rid of the PDT rule, which is necessary. IDX. Hey, what's up, Vice? What's up, man? Yeah, IDX is dull, man. Yeah, it's slow. Vinny, it's slow, brother. There's nothing moving, really. I'm waiting, you know, but nothing looks good. What's a good trading book? Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Probably the best trading book. I don't know, Rodrigo. You want to ask them, brother. I mean, I guess it depends. My guess would be if you have a out-of-state ID, you know, they would never know you lived in the U.S. But again, I don't know. Not saying to do that. Definitely not saying to do that. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I have no idea. You gotta ask them, brother. You know. You can find Trading in the Zone for free on YouTube, man. You can find the complete audiobook for Trading in the Zone for free on YouTube. So you don't need me for that, bro. Do you pay attention to level 2? Not really. Level 2 is so highly manipulated, guys. And it's just not my style. I'm not saying you can't use it, but level 2 is so highly manipulated. Like, traders throw orders up on the level 2 just to scare out other traders that they don't have any intention of actually having these orders filled, that they throw up one there. And so it's just so easily manipulated. The only thing I use level 2 for is my entries. Like, what's the spread? You know, basically. I mostly use time and sales because that's actually filled orders. I appreciate it, Vibes. Thank you, brother. What's up, Kirk? What's up, man? Yeah, I appreciate that, Vibes. Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, we're doing good, man. You know, channel's doing fine. Summertime's always a little slow, but like I said, man, we're putting in moves. We're growing super fast. Videos are getting more views than they ever have. Like, if you looked at all our recent videos, they're getting thousands of views. And so it's a really fun time for me running this channel. I love this channel, man, you know. You know, we're going to see what we get with my trading. And, you know, I did build a profitable system that I'm super pumped about. Like I said, guys, this is my graph on TD Ameritrade the last week. Like, that's my graph, man. So the system I'm building with penny stocks, it's working. You know, I'm sure I'm going to see a lot of other traders talking about the same system all of a sudden now that I've done the work for them. But on YouTube, I mean. But that's my results from the past week on Thinkorswim. So solid. Solid. I'm a star in the trading world. I'm the greatest trader ever. Nobody's better than me. Do you want to make $1 billion? Buy my trading ebook. Or buy my trading course, guys. It's called Buy the Dip. You know? $10,000. You know? Pure sarcasm. Don't take me seriously. Team. Don't be like, oh, I want it. Thank you, Felix. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well, bro. Momentum trading strategy. No, my system is the latest video I just dropped, titled 85% accuracy in this VWAP penny stock system. Hey, I appreciate it, Marvin. Thank you, brother. CLSK. Let me check that out. There's the link if you want to check out the system. CLSK. Yeah, I mean, it's got to break this level here. This level, there's too big of a chance. Number one, it's a little bit late for me. Number two is that in order for it to look good, it needs to break this. It needs to break this level at 1290 and this 1297 level, because like I'm too worried that it's gonna break this high right here at 1290, and then it's gonna get up to this previous high of yesterday, and then just get rejected there. So like I need both of them to break. Bro, I don't think I'm cool. I know I'm cool, bro. I'm the coolest trader ever, dude. You know, I'm about to buy my purple Lamborghini, dude. I'm just gonna drive around in my it's gonna be purple and gold, but I'm about to buy my Lamborghini, guys. You know, I'm gonna start making videos pumping that Lambo. You know, like what's up? You know, I'm the coolest trader ever. Don't hate. Where do we buy your ebook? My ebook's called Buy the Dip. A $70 billion day trading strategy. Buy the dip. You know. You know. You know. Nah, I'm not a comedian. I just spend too much time hanging out here. When nothing's moving, I just start making jokes and acting stupid. You know. You guys see my thumbnails lately? You guys see my thumbnails lately? Look at this. I made a joke. Somebody brought up, which was actually a hilarious meme in our Discord the other day. Let me find it. It was hilarious, man. In our Discord the other day, somebody was talking about thumbnails. Yeah, here it is. And these are the pictures. Look at this. Look at this conversation. Look at this conversation, right? So, somebody goes, two-way goes, nobody. YouTubers in their thumbnails, right? And then I said, yep. My logic is the dumber I look, the more views I get. Really, it's a joke for me at this point. My wife and I get together and try to make the dumbest pictures for thumbnails. Here are some that I've actually saved. Sunburnt John. I'm gonna use this one in a thumbnail the other day. Or I'm gonna use this one in a thumbnail the other day. It's Sunburnt John. And then we got this one from the beach. Then we got Drunk John over here from the beach, you know. And I actually used this one in my thumbnail yesterday, if nobody caught that. I used Drunk John in my thumbnail yesterday from the beach. So my thumbnails are killing it lately. Killing it, you know. Nice, Jerome. Hey, nice, bro. Hey, listen, we're gonna get that ebook out, bro. You know. You know. I'm waiting for AMD and MU. MU's actually kind of looking weak. This is kind of what I was waiting for, but we gotta wait for the full breakdown under 48.90 here, so. I'm the Ferrari and Jaguar switching 4 lanes, top down. Yes, sir. You know. Nah, it's not a big picture. You guys gotta see the full picture. Here, let me help. It's definitely Drunk John. Yeah, this is certainly Drunk John. This? It's certainly Drunk John, man. Regardless of how I look, I was drunk in that picture, so I'll just specify. I was at the beach. Look at that. I'm on a balcony out at the beach, sunburnt and drunk. That's me. You know, don't judge me. How about a thumbnail of your actual thumbnail? I love it, man. You know. That's a good one. That's a good idea. Miller High Life. Alright, CLSK. Ooh, we did. Hey, man. Yeah, you're right. It's a little bit too late for this one, though, man. It's a little bit too late. Let me see. Where's my U-Stock trade account? I could try it. I don't hate this. Alright, I'm buying 25 shares here. We'll see what's up. Hey, I love the Fast and the Furious that was my ish, man. That was my stuff, dude. I went and saw that movie in theaters when I was like 9. It eventually developed a love for tuner cars, and that I still love. I still want to buy a WRX. Carol won't let me. I still want to buy one, though. Trader Mike was making fun of my thumbnails yesterday. Good. Like I said, I try to make the dumbest thumbnails ever. Like, I don't know if people realize. Like, people can make fun of me about my thumbnails, but, like, that's the point. You know? I just try to make... It's a joke for me at this point. I just try to make the craziest, like, the dumbest thumbnails. Like, if you go back and you actually look... Hey! If you go back and you actually look at my thumbnails, they're the dumbest thumbnails ever, man. They're the dumbest thumbnails ever. But, hey, this one working out. Like I said, CLSK, pre-market high break. Shout out to whoever graced me with this one today. I know I need a WRX, man. 100%. My wife won't let me get one. I try to tell her that WRXs are safe. They're like one of the safer cars out in the market. What's the... I better not miss MU here, though. Okay, good. I haven't missed MU. Oh, man. I should have taken the breakout here. We're good. I'll let it go under 13, though. I'm going to break even. I still got to watch MU, though. I'm trying to manage both of these at once. Make sure these trade ideas link works. Somebody told me my trade ideas link was broken. Okay, it's not broken. It works. OXBR? Is OXBR really doing things? It is. We'll see. It's still got a long way to go though, but we'll see what OXBR brings us here. I'm looking at WKHS for a fade. I wonder if it'll let me trade this. No. Man, these trash guys are outside loud. What are you talking about, Todd? You talking about OXBR, bro? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just sitting here waiting. I'm gonna have to get out of this under 13. I'm still looking at MU. MU might be about to break down here. I do gotta kind of switch to MU. See if we get this breakdown under 48.80s. Still in, what is this? Yeah, the initial pre-market high break on CLSK was the one to take. And, like, I just didn't. Alright, so we're holding support at that pre-market high on CLSK, though. Yeah. Yeah, but while I got a second, guys, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. You also go check out my own Discord. Like, we got 2 Discords here. Trader Mike's, the dopest of dope penny stock Discord ever, you know. Let me find that link. And so y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Like I said, super fun Discord to hang out in. Really active, way more active than mine. But, like, if you want to join mine, too, I'll post both of these here. Mine, you can reach out to me. I post, if I trade after the stream or, like, whatever, I post all my videos and all that good stuff at mine. So y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's. What's up, Diego? Nah, that's the trash guys outside. It's trash day today. ONCS, guys, is the big mover right now. If you're wondering what everybody else is watching, everybody's watching ONCS right now. This one's absolutely ripping here. Breaking 530s, going crazy. Does Trader Mike have a Ferrari? He's got a 2030 Ferrari, guys. You know. But no. here's mine if you want to check out my Discord too. Yeah, so y'all go join both of those. The dopest of dope Discords ever. And if you know where my reference is, then you're a real one. Because that's a very obscure reference that nobody ever knows about. Alright, I got stopped out of CLSK, unfortunately. But I think the initial pre-market high break was the one to attack, and I just didn't. I'm still waiting for MU though, and ONCS is looking solid here. How is real estate? I mean, real estate's one of those things where I have my license, but like I don't actually, like I have my license, right? And like if I know somebody that needs like a house, I'll be their agent. But it's not something I like proactively market myself unless you guys need a real estate agent. Regardless of where you guys are, if you guys need a real estate agent, I got you. You know, hit me up. Regardless of whether you're in Texas or not, I can refer you to another agent in your area and like research who the best real estate agent is and then refer you to whoever in your area if you want. And so if you need a real estate agent, I'll post this link here as well, and you can go check that out. Let me find my KB core link. Hold on one second, guys. There it is. And so yeah, here's the link if you want to check that out. Don't use this phone number because this isn't the correct phone number to actually use. You're not going to get in touch with me at this phone number. You're just going to you're not going to be able to get in touch with me at this phone number. It's just the main eXp Realty phone number. It's just for their line in Houston, so you're not going to get me at all. It has nothing to do with me, so don't call the number there. If you want to get in touch with me, either send me a message here at this website, who has all my broker information. I'm at eXp Realty in Houston, Texas. But yeah, there's all the information, and also, like I said, if you want to reach out to me, you can there. Or you can just email me at beginnertrading@gmail.com. If you're in Texas specifically, or if you are outside of Texas and you need an agent in your area, like I said, we can talk. We can hang out, talk about trading, and I can send you the best agent in your area. Refer you to them, that is. And so there's the link for that if you want to help support my real estate stuff. Because like I said, man, I do everything. I'm a real estate agent. I do freelance programming, mostly front end. I do trading. I run YouTube channels. I got 2 Amazon businesses. You know, basically, I'm just saying I'm like the smartest and coolest guy that's ever lived. Is all I'm saying. But I'm still waiting on MU to break down here. And I have nice hair. Look at this hair. Oh, man. The best hair ever. Look at that lovely hair. I don't know, man. I might be receding a little bit, really. Look at me. Like, look at this. You see this? Let me see. Look at that. Look at that right there. Look at that. Am I receding a little bit, or am I just panicking? You know, I could be. I could be. I'm getting there. I'm getting old. You know, I might be receding a little bit there. Look at this. Look at that right there. You know, that ain't good. I'm getting old, man. Honestly, I'm just happy to have hair at this point. Oh, man. Yeah, you see that? You see that, man? You know, I'm struggling over here, man. The good news is that MU is about to break down here, and it's looking good. I love it. You know, we're gonna get that under this level. We're gonna nail this thing, I think. Gotta wait for it though, but we're gonna catch it. We're gonna do this. You know. My dad's got a full head of hair. My dad's like 72. My dad's like 67. Full head of hair. You know, I think it actually is supposed to come from your mother's father though, and like he was bald. He's you know, unfortunately passed away a long time ago, but he was bald at my age, and so like I'm doing better than he is, so you know. not the middle, the corners, but you got good hair genes. Hey, thank you, man. Well, OXBR is looking okay though. Look at OXBR here. Look at OXBR. OXBR is starting to make that move, guys. It's starting to make that move for OXBR. And I kind of like it. I might take a little bit here. I still gotta wait for MU. None of these are my strategy though. Like when I kind of delve off into other strategies, it never works. But I like it for OXBR. I'm gonna wait and see if we get a little dip opportunity here, but I'm 40. Who said I was 40, man? Are y'all messing with me? 40? I ain't 40 years old. Do I look 40? Man, now y'all got me insecure over here, man. Do I look 40? Dang, man. 40? Dang, man. Y'all got me feeling bad over here. Who said 40? About to ban you right now, you know? Who said 40? Man, look at my teeth when I smile. That's my green screen. But dang, man, who said 40? Oh. Y'all about to get banned over here. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to ban y'all. But still, 40? Who said 40? I gotta find you. Oh, Jessica. I see you, Jessica. I'm not gonna ban you, but I should. That's all I'm saying, you know. Yeah, I know. You're good. I was about to say, man, 40. Man, y'all got me insecure over here, man. You know, got me feeling bad. I'm gonna go cry after this stream, man. Y'all got me upset. You know, just straight up upset, man. You know, 40. Dang. Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with 40. But, like, I'm substantially younger than 40, obviously, though. You know. How old do you guys think I am? Let's see. Some of you guys actually know how old I am. But how old do you think I actually am? Let's see. Let's see how accurate people are. Look, I'll say this. If you can guess my actual age, first 2 people to guess my age win a free ebook. I got you. On Audible. First 2 people to guess my age win a free ebook. We'll do that. Because I never actually said exactly how old I am. So we'll see. Alright. 2 people have gotten it right. Juan? Or hold on, let me see. Yeah, we got Juan over here. Juan Montini. You were correct. Who else said it? Oh wait, Matthew said it a long time ago though. So I gotta give it to my man Matthew there too. Yeah, I'm 32. Is my age. Matthew over there, you got it right. Let me see who else. And Juan. Matthew and Juan both got it right. And look, Mike, I got you too. Mike said it correct too. He even said he was locked in. Mike, Jerez, all 3 of y'all get free ebooks. Email me on Discord or message me on Discord. I got you. I'll send all of y'all free ebooks. Just tell me which ebooks you want. Any ebook on Audible, I'll send you. If you want a trading ebook, I got you. I'll send you Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. But yeah, y'all 3 email me on Discord. Here's the Discord link. I got you. You get an ebook. You get an ebook. Everybody gets ebooks. Yeah, here you go. Here, yeah, send me a... Here's my Discord link. I think that's mine. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, y'all go check it out. Yeah, just send me a message. You can post it here. You don't have to put it. Just send me your email. You can either send it there. You can send it to my email at beginnertrading@gmail.com. If you have any requests, just send me that. If you don't send me a request, I'm just going to send you Market Wizards by Jack Schwager. But yeah, just send me a message. Go to the main chat. I said Mordecai is a boss for my last message. Just go, yeah, just do that. Oh, I got you. All right. Yeah, I mean, any trading ebook, I would. Here's the thing, right? There's a few of them. Trading in the Zone is free already on Audible and YouTube. Like, you can find it on YouTube for free already. So I would send you Trading in the Zone. I think that's probably the best one. But it's already free on YouTube, so you could already watch that one. Sorry, Luke, you were just a little bit late. Oh, it shows different people on my team. Yeah, on my end, we had Matthew was first, Mike, and then, wait, Xbarrow said 32 too. I guess I'll send it to all of y'all. I ain't got that many ebooks, but I got you. Just send me an email or whatever. Xbarrows too. I got you, bro. Just send me a... I'll send it to you. I mean, I'm not even claiming to be... I mean, I've been trading for a long time, man. Wait, did MU break down? Okay, no, good. I mean, listen. I'm not saying I'm profitable. I'm saying, like, the last week I certainly am, and it just took me a little while to build a system, right? Like, because system building takes time, man. You know? Any other trade I took today, really, I didn't have any trades that were specifically in my system today. Like, none of them really were. It's so, you know, it is what it is. But none of the trades I took today were specifically in my system. But which is why I didn't trade it all on Thinkorswim today. You know, because like none of them were really in that system, and I gotta just kind of wait until I see something that looks good enough to take. But nothing really did today, and any trade I got into on used stock trade was just kind of I didn't really want to take it, but you know, it definitely wasn't in my system, and I think I tried to call that out every time I did take one. Used stock trade's alright. Used stock trade is kind of where I take the trades that I don't really like that much. I'm in OXBR right now, and I'm in with 130 shares, but like I might lose a bunch of money here. I'm in with. I gotta use a get out order here if I need to, as long as this thing doesn't stop me out by like. Oh yeah, we'll try to set 213. Problem is I'm gonna have to cancel this order. Because like none of these are really in my system. Like that's the problem. Is that like, what is in this, man? What's at the bottom? A bunch of coffee dust. I've been having to use a French press machine. So yeah, with the system, man, it's let me see what exactly. Don't worry, I get mixed up too. But yeah, with the system, it is basically if the with my system, if the 26 SMA, or no, if the 26 SMA crosses underneath, like if the 26 SMA is on top and it crosses underneath the 12 EMA, then it indicates an upward move, right? And vice versa. If the 12 EMA is above, which is the light blue line, and it crosses under the 26 SMA, that indicates a downward move, right? So like that's the basic premise of it. Alright, we're trying here. I'm trying to give OXBR a little bit of time, and it doesn't look bad, but we're about break even right now. I'm still waiting for MU's breakdown here. One thing I do like about Ustock Trade is that I can get a market order ready, and if I want to get out, it just gets me out. Like, I can just sit here. So, like, even though you have to confirm the order, I can just sit here with the order confirmed window like this. And then if it gets close, I just cancel it, and if it gets up there, I can just get out. But that way, I can just exit immediately if I need to. But yeah, I didn't trade any of my equity on Thinkorswim, and that's how you'll know. Like, if I take a trade on Thinkorswim, it means I really like it. If I don't take a trade on Thinkorswim, it means it's just kind of a meh, you know. But like, because like Thinkorswim is the account I'm really trying to grow here, and so that's what I'm really focusing on. And so any trade you see me trade on Ustock Trade is kind of coin flip, maybe, you know. Like, I'm sitting here, but. I gotta just get out there. $15 loss. Really about break even on Ustock Trade today. Nothing too crazy, honestly, has been going on. It's just kind of a dull day, slow day. I don't like Ustock Trade though, man. Wait, what? My hair's on fire? Nah, it's just the green screen. Like, look, you guys want to see what's actually behind me here. I'll try to do this. We'll hang out like this with no green screen today, just so we don't have any weirdness. Hey, wait. Hey, don't come in here. Hey. Here, the green screen is not down. I'm still streaming. I just took this down.
Okay.
They can see you.
Alright. So I'm gonna bring Maddie, okay?
Alright.
I'm gonna bring Maddie.
Alright, well, here, let me give her a hug real quick. Sorry, my daughter's first day of school is today, so I want to go give her a hug, guys. So, like, I'll be right back. My daughter's starting school today. Yeah, they can see you, though, Carol, if you want to be seen. Okay, yeah, they can see you. Yeah, dance around. Alright, well, hold on. Let me go give Maddie a hug real quick. Alright. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. Here, we were playing hide and seek yesterday. That was my hiding spot. I'm serious, too. We were playing hide and seek yesterday. That was my spot. If MU breaks down, guys, yell at me. I'm going to give my daughter a hug I'm going to give my daughter a hug for her first day of school. Oh, my bad, guys. My bad, team. I forgot to unmute it. My bad, guys. So what I was saying, somebody's asking me about this challenge, what platform I'm using. One of them was Ustock Trade, but this one is the Toro Challenge. And so it's a challenge account where it's a subscription-based challenge account, right? So if you pay quarterly, it's about $150 a month, and that's kind of on par with a lot of paper trading platforms. But what's really good about it is that if you can make $1,500 in profit while following the rest of their rules, like it's a 1.5 to 1 ratio. So your max loss is $1,000 and your profit target is $1,500, and you can't lose over $200 a day. But if you do that while following the rest of their rules, they fund you $25K and they refund you your subscription. And so, like I said, if you pay quarterly, it's like $150 a month, and so it's super cheap, and it's on par with paper trading platforms. And like I said, I think it just makes sense. The commissions are like 30 cents a share, and it's a good way to, number one, teach you how to follow rules in trading and like fix revenge trading. But also, if you want to get funded and trade, it's mostly mid and high cap stocks. But if you want to get funded, I think it's a solid way, and it's a good way to help support our channel. Obviously, I'm going to be biased though in their favor, just because I post referral links for them. But I just think it's a cheap way if you want to get started in the market and work on, you know, being profitable. And if you want to check them out, here's the link. No, I'm not muted. Yeah, we're talking. We're good. You guys can hear me. Yeah, okay. I'm not muted. It says, why does it say I'm muted? Test, test. It says I'm not muted. Am I still muted? I'm so confused right now. It says I'm not muted here. Let me see what this... Yeah, blue snowball. It says I'm not muted. Test, test. What? I'm so confused. Okay, sheesh, man. Y'all are freaking me out. Alright. Yeah, like I said, you want to join the Toro Challenge? Gotta let me finish this, man. You want to join the Toro Challenge? Yeah, have some fun with me, like I said. Yeah, I see. Man. Yeah, he caught me, honestly. You got me, bro. Because I was like, damn, I'm muted still. What is going on here? DOS or Sterling? Never use Sterling, so DOS. I like DOS. I don't know. Choppy. For IVR's choppy. Sideways. Downward short-term trend. Small range, probably a large float. What are my thoughts on Ross Cameron? I mean, I like his free content. When I first got started trading, I think his free content was pretty valuable. As for like what I pay for his course, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I already have my own profitable system, and like at this point, I think his classes and content is more suited for beginners. And I think that he's a good trader, but I've never actually seen his premium content, so I can't say whether it's good or bad. But overall, I respect the free content they put out. Just like I said, here's the thing. I'm never going to say anything negative about anybody here. I'm just going to try to give you what they do well. What Warrior Trading does well is they do scalping long positions really well on penny stocks. They have pretty good risk management content, I think, and they've got a lot of good free courses on YouTube. And so for that, I respect them, but I've never taken their actual content. As for like Tim Sykes has really good work on like extension trading, like morning dip buys, so forth. And so I think Tim Sykes focuses on an extension really, really well. But again, I've never really taken their free content, or I've never really taken their premium content. I've watched a lot of their free content. I also like Sean Deckmar, Investors Underground, are all solid free resources too. They have premium stuff, but like they have good free videos too. I'm just waiting to potentially short MU here, and if this one doesn't present itself, I'm just gonna hang it up. I don't mind taking a $20 loss, $22 loss in a day. It's been a really profitable, few weeks on Thinkorswim with penny stocks. And like I said, man, it feels really good to build a system and then have that system kind of come to fruition to where, you know, you work on a system and you figure out what exactly works. Like you back test strategies, you figure out when they work, why they work, the stocks they work on, and then you struggle at first, but you finally turn the corner and actually like find out how well it actually works. And like I said, it's been a really fun week for my trading on penny stocks because I understand the system and it works, and I've been making a ton of money. It's been really fun, small wins, but now I can scale up in size and actually, you know, put it to good use, and that's something that I'm really pumped to do. And it was a really fun journey of kind of building that system. Like I said, if you're just now watching this channel for the first time, I've day traded live on stream every single day for the last year. You know, plus longer than that. I've day traded live on stream every day for the past year, and like I day traded mid and high cap stocks, and I built up an account where I made money, and I grew an account, right? And I grew an account from, you know, up to like $9 grand. I actually just received my payout yesterday. But it took me a long time to actually grow this account. But when I first started building that mid and high cap system, I lost a ton. You know, I just lost over and over again, and it took a few weeks, probably a month or two, for it to really click and for me to really understand, like, hey, this is how you approach the scalping system. Like, this is what works. This is what you have to do. And like, that's what I've been doing. And I, like I said, live on stream, I built up profit of like 10 grand. And so when I pivoted to penny stocks, it took me a little while to figure out exactly what works. You know, it took me a little while to figure out what works, when it works, why it works, and then build that system. And it took me a few weeks. And people hated, they made fun, they acted like I was just a terrible trader. And I would try to explain to them, they made fun of me for trading small. But eventually, like I said, this is what happens when you build a system. It takes time. You're not just gonna jump in and just start doing well. And you know, the traders that make fun of you or try to shame you for trading small or try to make fun of you if you have a losing week or two are the traders that just YOLO their account and end up losing it before anybody else, right? And like, that's why, like, in trading, never make fun of somebody for losing, never mock somebody for trading small. Like, the reality is, like, that just shows insecurity on your own part. Buddy,
Can I get my breakfast?
hold on. Sorry guys, I had to put the camera down. I don't want my son being on the stream, and so sorry guys, I had to turn the camera away and just kind of explain to my son that we are live right now. So sorry, that's my son Jack. He's starting school tomorrow, but my daughter started school today. He didn't. But yeah, that's my son Jack. I used to put him on stream. I don't want to put him on stream anymore. I talked to my wife about it, so sorry if I turn the camera away for a second. But yeah. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like I said, what I was saying though, guys, and this is a good reality, right? Like, listen, I get a lot of traders here that just try to mock or make fun, or people get really insecure, man. And like, no matter what they say, like, it's just deep-rooted insecurity that drives people to act like that. That drives people to mock or make fun of people that are actually watching the stream. So they're actually helping my channel, right? Like, I'm actually getting paid by these people because they're watching the stream. But it's a good lesson on, like, listen, if you're trading, never mock somebody else. You can try to be constructive and you can try to help them, but don't make fun of them. Don't try to shame them, because the reality is the traders that do that are usually the worst traders. You'll get a lot of people that just make up profits in trading, right? Like you'll get a lot of people here that after a big move, they'll say in my chat, oh, I just made $10,000 or I just took such and such money. And they're just, Mitch and I used to call them heroes, right? Because it's like they just want that validation so much that they just need to make up stuff, right? And maybe some of them are real. But like the reality is it's usually those same people that like make fun of other people, and in the end it just boils down to like deep-rooted insecurity. And so like I said, if I could impart some words of wisdom to you all, never make fun of somebody for their trading. You can be constructive and that's always helpful, right? But don't make fun. In the end, trading's tough enough as it is than to have other people just try to mock or make fun of you. And again, all it really shows is insecurity. That's the best lesson I can give from somebody that's traded for years and years. That's the best advice I can give you. Hold on one second, team. Alright, sorry. Busy morning. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, no. Okay. Alright. Can you talk a little bit? I see you, Keith. Later, brother. What happened, man? Yeah, my son used to come on stream, but like, I don't want him to be on stream anymore. There's just too much craziness and weirdness out in the world right now, you know. But yeah, so yeah, that's all I'm saying though. It's a crazy world, man. You know, it's a crazy world. But in the end, guys, like, listen, what you want to do, like, there's a specific way you have to approach trading, right? There's a process to it. And like I said, this is coming from somebody that built up profits over a year's time, like live on stream, right? Made thousands of dollars live on stream and actually just got paid from it. But there's a process behind it, right? And the process usually goes like this. It's usually like you trade small. First of all, you paper trade and you build the system and you figure out what works and you back test. So you back test and paper trade and you build a system. You create a success level and a failure level and you test that strategy and then you build that system. So you know where you enter, where you exit, where your reward target is, if you scale out or if you just keep it one and done. And like that's what you ultimately build in the beginning, and you try to figure out a viable system for it. Once you have a system that you think works, you're going to have to move on to real money, but with small sizing, because you're still going to have to tweak that system with real money. Your emotions are going to be different. You're going to have to build realistic rules using real money, because it's going to completely change when you start to use real money. And so you want to trade small for however long it takes you to actually achieve profits with small size. And then once you show consistency over a week or two doing that, that's when you pivot to larger sizing, and that's when you focus on account growth. But if you don't do any of those things before, you are bound to fail. If you neglect to do like any of those things, build the system, figure out your success and failure levels, figure out what your overall like trade plan is, paper trading, back testing it, and then implementing it with small size. If you forget any of that stuff, you're probably gonna fail, you know. And it all boils down to like, another good lesson is that strategies work on different stocks. Like some people, like a hilarious comment that I get when I post a strategy video, or like I post a video about a specific strategy, right? Or I post a trade recap. I'll get a comment like, this setup is less than 50%. This strategy won't work. This setup is less than 50%. And my response is always the same, which is that strategies aren't universal. Like universally claiming that a strategy is just 50% doesn't mean anything, because strategies are going to work on different stocks in different sectors under different time frames, under different times of the day. And so universally claiming that a strategy just doesn't work shows a very young, naive trader, somebody that doesn't understand trading. Because just because a strategy doesn't work on one subset of like stocks doesn't mean it's not going to work on the other. And you got to figure out like where stocks or where strategies work under what stocks and under what conditions. And like that's the whole point of testing. What is small size? 100 shares, 200 shares, how much? It's all going to depend, man. If you're trading mid and high caps, if you're trading Tesla, or if you're trading a really big range stock, small size is like 20 shares. 5 shares, 10 shares, right? If you're trading penny stocks, small size is 200 shares, 50 shares. Depends on the range. Understand the range of the stock and compensate for it with share size. So like if a stock has a $5 range, which is a big range, scale down. If a stock has a 30-cent range, scale up. But it depends on that's not universal either. It's going to depend on the range of the stock, what you would consider small. Because again, you might consider 100 shares small, but if you trade 100 shares of Tesla or of Apple or of Amazon, you could lose thousands of dollars in like minutes. So you got to be careful. John, could you talk a little bit about long-term dividend investing? I mean, here's the thing, right? With dividend investing, there's a few different analytical ways to approach it. There's a few different models to approach it. Like with non-dividend stocks, you can use the discounted cash flow model to determine stock valuation. With dividend stocks, there's a different dividend model that you can use to ultimately find underpriced dividend stocks that are ultimately going to pay out. The reality is with dividend stocks, you got to figure out how much they're going to pay you over a certain time frame, the likelihood that they're going to go up or down during that time frame, and you got to analyze to see exactly like what the risk is. The whole point is to find undervalued dividend stocks that pay high, that pay well. Basically, stocks that you think are going to go up in the next few years that also pay decent dividends as a return, right? But you have to analyze both aspects of it, and it's not really my wheelhouse, to be honest. So like that's my basic broad take on dividend investing, but again, it's not really my style. So with that, there's a lot better resources than me, if I'm being honest with that. I'm still waiting on MU. I'm trying to be patient with it, but we're just not getting anything right now. Yeah, and for sure. Somebody said I usually risk between 1% and 2% of my account on any trade, and that's reasonable. I mean, it all is going to be subjective depending on how much of a risk tolerance the person has, and so it's going to vary depending on that person's risk tolerance, right? It's not just going to be like some people are going to be okay with risking more of their account, and it also depends on what like the system's accuracy rate is like. If you're using a system that has a really high accuracy rate, then you can risk smaller and just try to compensate with the accuracy rate. But if you're using a system that has a lower accuracy rate but has a better like risk reward ratio, then you can use a little bit more of your account equity per trade, or risk a little bit more of your account equity per trade, and let the good risk reward ratio kind of play out and compensate for it. All right, so we're about to get this breakdown. Like I said, under 87s. Really, I have to wait for 88 break. So under 87s, I'm going to short into MU here on my Toro account. Here, and we're gonna. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Urbano. We're gonna make this a little bit bigger. I'll try to call out any moves, but I just want to make the chart a little bit bigger so I can watch some other stuff maybe. I'm still watching MU because this way, since I'm a little bit bigger, that way you guys can actually see it. But yeah, we're waiting for this breakdown under 88s here. We're gonna try to scalp 300 shares of this move, but we need to wait for it because we do have a lot of confirmation there. Hey, what's up, all? It's going good, bro. I mean, I'm up in it, so that's about the most I can ask for. I'm up. I made about $44. This is my results from yesterday. If you guys want to see like how I'm performing in the challenge. I mean, obviously I'm down about 20 bucks today, but we're pretty small. I'm just trying to take it very slow. Like this is my daily stats. So pretty solid results, you know, so far. Yesterday I had about 77, 80% accuracy roughly, and made about 50 bucks, a little bit less than 50 bucks. But you can see my accuracy here. Solid profit factor as well. And so, you know, we're doing okay. We'll see what today brings. And like I said, if you want to be in the Toro Challenge with me, I'll post this link and you can check it out. Like I said, it's a subscription-based challenge program where if you pay quarterly, it's like 150, 160 bucks a month, which is on par with paper. But if you make $1,500 in profit without losing over $1,000, all right, I'm in. But yeah, if you make $1,500 in profit without losing over $1,000, then they fund you $25K. And you're actually able to actively day trade, and I think that is a huge benefit where, you know, it allows you to get funded. They refund you your subscription costs once you are funded, and again, if you pay quarterly, it's like 150 bucks a month, and so it's pretty reasonable, I think, in that way. I'm trying to give this one time. If we bounce up too much, I'm just gonna bail out of this one and keep it very light and small. But yeah, like I said, if you want to check it out, I'll try to post this. Might be getting faked out here. We're gonna give it some time to see if it breaks down. I think I gotta use like maybe 49 as a risk level, so about 9 cents away from where I currently am. It's a little bit larger trade, so I don't mind kind of swinging here and giving myself like that risk and trying to give it time to actually break down. But initially we did get a fake out, but we're getting a little bit better here. Let me get this ready if I want to take some profits off. Well, your brother's a good-looking man. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're at 87s, close to break even here. You guys can't see this. Let me fix this. Like I said, guys, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. We do this live for free every single day on YouTube. And we're just a free resource and community. And so if you want to help support our free content, hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. We do this live every single day on YouTube for free. And we just try to be a free resource and community for traders to take advantage of. So if you appreciate that, hit the sub button, click the bell. We get back up here. I'm not loving it. I think I gotta use, like I said, I gotta use right around here as my risk. Maybe I could use 92 now that we're back up here again. I just don't want to risk a squeeze back up. Is Thinkorswim delayed? Let me see what my entry is. My entry is... Okay, no, we're good. My entry is 85. We're not too bad. We're not too bad. We're about break even. Alright, so we're about break even here. What's up, Devin? Alright, we're at 86s. About break even now. We're under these, which is a good level. Let's see where our next verse. We could try to get 81s as a profit target, or 80. We do have a lot of confirmed levels at 80. Oh, another way you can help support our free content here, guys, is to go check out Webull. If you sign up for Webull and deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. And even if you just sign up, you get a free stock just for signing up. And so somebody said they got Starbucks as their free stock the other day. And so if you want to try to run, you know, roll the dice, see if you can get some free stocks, here's the link. But yeah, if you want to, I think a really smart way is to see if you can win an expensive stock. And so you can sign up for free, deposit $100, see if you get another free stock. And then if you do get an expensive stock in that group, you can sell it, buy an options contract, and try to roll something from nothing. You know, from free stocks, try to make some money from free stocks to nothing. And so like I said, you get a free stock just for signing up. Here's the link. You want to check it out. Good way to help support our free content here. All right, so we're up a little bit here. And MU, waiting to see if we get a breakdown. Alright, so we're down a little bit. We're making some money. We'll see what happens. Let's take half off there since the commissions are so cheap. There we go. Loving this. See if we get the full breakdown here. Like I said, we do have some support here. See if we can drop and get down to, like, let's see where the next level is. I think the next level is at 73 maybe 75 probably. Back over 80, I'm just gonna get out. Roughly a break-even day, so not too bad. I'm out of there. Maybe I can take another scalp. So yeah, I'm down less than $10 after that. I don't mind maybe adding to this if we get a bounce up there, but I just think we're probably going to bounce at 75. But yeah, with that said, I'll go ahead and close it down. Just basically a break-even day here. I'll take that. Still up. And so yeah, that's basically it for the day, guys. Like I said, you want to check out Trade Ideas, which are, in my opinion, the best scans. If you do sign up through my link, I'll give you my Trade Ideas settings if you want my settings for Trade Ideas. I'll post this link here. You can use my promo code as well for 15% off. Yeah, let me go ahead and get out of here. Also, guys, like I said, if you want to be in the Toro Challenge with me, I think it makes sense. Like, here's the thing, right? Here's the Toro Challenge info. And I think when you consider that paper trading platforms are roughly the same price, and they refund you if you actually accomplish the challenge. Like, if you make $1,500 in profit while following their rules, they actually refund you your subscription costs. And I think it's a pretty reasonable challenge. Like I said, a 1.5 to 1 ratio with a $200 daily max loss is reasonable. It's mostly mid and high cap stocks, but I think it just makes sense if you want to try to compete in the challenge. And like I said, once you hit that $1,500 target, they fund you. And yeah, there's a profit split and there are some rules, but I think considering that they refund you your money, I think it makes sense. And so if you want to check out the link, you can help support our channel here. And like I said, really easy way to get started. Here's the link. And I'll see you guys later. Later, team. Have a good day. Good luck in the markets, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Appreciate everyone who stuck around, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, guys.